Out the slums of the motherfucking Northwest, making their way through the cities in the forest. Y'all now tuned to the Jeff and Greg podcast. It's this shit like a log from a dog's ass. So drink your box of cheap beer till you so trash. You about to laugh and shit your pants, and that's a known fact. Greg might be on some magic mushrooms, he got no class. So Jeff the pole is cleaner, and obviously he ain't got no gas. Go past the gold hash, cause laughs is in the forecast. More beer, get more smashed than clean talk at the doormat. Grab your popcorn, funny rings, and an egg roll. Tell us spreading legs, so I love the Jeff and Greg show. From the IDA, how it'll help you with your day, bro. Hey, yo, Joe's sponsor, Jeff is whiter than that yayo. But rather, there's some Legos, got some crazy shit to say, though. Cussing like they bosses took them off the fucking payroll. Some call it a garage, but we call it the sarcophagus. Comedy kings drinking beer, sitting around just talking shit. Jeff and Greg snatching confidence out your accomplishments. Listen close and get off all these thoughts from this, I promise this.
Oh shit, bitch! Man, you were getting dirty. This shit. Dirty balls.
Woo! Oh wow! I still wish
What?
that it faded off longer.
Yeah.
It just like
You need some more. You made some more fade off.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll work on that.
Request that from Cookie.
I'll work on
Like,
that.
hey man, let's do a little bit more fade off on that.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back. This is the Jeff and Greg podcast coming at you live from Gray Bush Studios.
Gray Bush.
Episode 257.
257.
257.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's been a while, dude.
It's been roughly a week.
Yeah. It's been too long.
No, exactly a week, actually.
Yeah. 7
I just
days.
did quick math. It
Right.
was 7 days ago. Yeah.
As I look on
Quick
the
math.
calendar.
Right. Yeah, dude. Wait a minute. What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was it?
7.
7. Yeah. That's a week, right?
Good at math.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
It's been a fortnight.
yes. I'm excited, bro, to be back in the studio
Me too, man.
with my homeboy. And without all those other fucking
Oh, dude. All those other people.
Yeah, that last week's episode was
Wow.
like...
You can tell they're a bunch of young
It was
dudes
rough, yeah.
talking a lot about dicks.
Yeah, it was a lot
about
of
their
pee
dicks.
pee
A
talk.
lot of pee-pee talk.
Wow.
Yeah, lots
You know,
of...
you get those young guys in here.
All they want to do is talk about wieners
They
and
just talk about wieners.
pee-pees
Right.
and ball sacks.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's kids these days.
That's
Yeah.
kids these days, bro.
What are you going to do?
Well, so far we're 3 minutes in, and we've spent 30 seconds talking about pee-pees and wieners, so that's a pretty high percentage of the show, actually.
Yeah, we're
but we're done now.
we're done. We have actually wrapped
We're
it
going to
up.
wrapping it up?
No
All
more.
right.
And
Exactly.
in fact, this is going to be a clean episode.
Oh,
No swearing
right.
at all.
Of course. Yeah.
I mean, you can, but
We
our
have-
censor will
Catch it.
automatically catch it.
We have an
and bleep it out.
algorithm. So if you say like,
And you drop
Here,
it.
you know,
we'll show you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
motherfucker, titty sucker, two-ball bitch. Right.
Right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Classic, right?
you
Test
might
in
have
the
heard
water,
you
right
might have
there.
heard that with your ears, but what you don't know is we have an AI that will
Go
automatically. There,
Are you
see,
serious?
it just
It just
it just
scratched it
censored
up.
it out.
Next
Just-
level.
it really is, and we put a lot of work into it ourselves, and you could tell it's really quality programming.
Yeah.
You know,
So you start off talking, but then all you hear for the rest of the show is just beep.
towards the end of the show, it's just one continuous beep.
Yeah,
and
but
then
I-
you sign off, and then you hear the sign off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fixed in post. It lines it up
Lines it
perfectly. So
Post.
no worries,
impressive.
no worries. You could say anything
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah,
That's
The
impressive.
system will automatically
right.
try it again. Do it again.
Motherfucker, man. You know, okay.
It's funny you can't
Yeah.
see there.
When you put me on the spot, it's
You
hard.
have a hard time swearing
I
when I
do.
say go.
Go start swearing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you seen those TikToks? It's like the new thing where they take the little kid in the bathroom with the phone and they say, okay, you can say any cuss words you want, but only when you're in the bathroom.
Right.
And they set a camera up and the parents close the door and they're like, tell me when you're done. And they close the door and these little kids look at the camera and they're like, shit, bitch, motherfucker.
Wow, I didn't know that was a
It's so
thing.
funny. And they're just going. And then you hear the parents like, are you done yet? And they're like, no. Shit. Damn. Hell. It's so
I
funny.
haven't seen that.
It's
yet.
like a
I
new
haven't
trend
seen that
that's
yet.
going on. Yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty
wow.
funny. Pretty funny.
That doesn't sound funny. It sounds wrong.
Well, I mean, it's only wrong until they get that phone call at school, right?
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's when it's
He was
wrong.
in the bathroom just swearing at people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I mean the bathroom at home only.
Only at home, yeah.
So, hey, Greg, I feel like it might be obvious now,
Right.
at this point, that we have a guest in the studio.
We do
with
have
us.
a guest. We didn't even get to introduce him yet.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry, man.
It's okay. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But this is his second visit to Graybush Studios, and we're super excited.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It was September 30th of 2022, actually. I
So long.
did some more quick math.
So long.
Yeah.
That's
It's
good.
been a hot minute.
It's been 7 days.
long. Yeah.
No,
7 days.
no.
Give or take 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You're-
I did some quick math.
You're way off, dude.
Me and Chad just did some quick math.
I'm pretty sure he's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I pulled out my straws and I lined them up, and I'm
Right.
like, about 7 days.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go with that, I guess. It was episode 202, and we're on 257
Oh,
now.
crap, man. That's so long ago.
That's crazy.
We have Chad back in the studio.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo. Guys, it's good to be here.
What's
I mean,
up,
like,
man?
so much has happened.
Yeah.
Since what, 20
7 days ago.
7 days ago?
7 days ago.
I mean, 7 days. You guys have done a lot to this room.
Nice.
Let's
We
be
really
honest.
got busy.
Like,
we really got
I mean,
busy.
you really
We've
worked.
recorded some episodes.
There's been
You know?
there's been some talking.
There's
Yeah,
been a lot of talking.
We've talked
Yeah.
a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'd...
Yeah, no,
You know, a little bit of what-
Yeah, no, it's slick in here.
Yeah.
yeah. I actually built this table by hand.
You did not.
He did.
I really did.
Shut up.
It's a old wagon wheel from the Oregon Trail.
Stop it.
You can still see the bolts inside of
Are
the wheel.
you kidding
This is
me?
a bullet hole.
Yep.
No,
That's
this
from
was...
White Earp.
This was an old wire spool, but I turned it into a table and fixed it up and made it pretty.
Dude, what do you do for a living?
I'm a custodian at a middle school.
What in the hell are you doing there?
Yeah.
This is
It's beautiful,
impressive,
right?
bud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Holy cow.
pretty nice.
If you need a side hustle, bud, let me inspire you. You do really amazing work.
Yeah.
Like,
thank
no
you.
joke.
We just need a surplus of expendable wire wheels that nobody's using, and
I mean, I'm sure.
I'll help you out, dude. You know?
I'm sure you can find that somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got it for free. They're a dime a
See,
dozen.
there you go.
Really? A
See
dime a
that?
dozen. Really?
That wouldn't be free, huh? That'd be 10 of them. 12 of them for 10 cents. That's a good deal, though.
That is a really good deal, though.
Yeah.
No, you can sell. I bet. Like, I mean, have you seen furniture nowadays?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, furniture nowadays. I don't even think it's wood, is it?
Oh, no. No,
it
like...
can't be.
No, it's garbage.
No, it can't be wood.
No.
I mean, if it is wood, it's like the consistency is like cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
We
then
were
they
just-
paint it.
We were just talking about this earlier this week. My wife wants to get new couches,
Okay.
and the couches we have are only like 4 years old.
Oh, okay.
But we're talking like the couches that my parents had when I was a kid.
Yeah.
We had my whole life.
Yeah.
Like 30 years, they had the same couches.
Yeah.
The only reason they got new couches is because they probably donated them to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they gave them to me
passed-
when I
they-
moved out.
They passed them on.
Like,
Yeah.
jeez,
What
man.
happened.
Yeah.
If we're not getting new couches, by the way, I'm
Right.
saying that.
Are you putting your foot
Put my
down?
foot
That's,
up.
that's
Yeah.
where.
So you'll have
a
you'll have new couches next week then.
Yep.
Yeah.
But since we've lived in this house 8 years, we've had. This is our second set of couches
Right.
now.
Yeah. I've also bought another set of couches, but we kept our old couches. So we have 2 living rooms, like a split level thing.
Oh, okay.
So we have like a family room and I think another family room downstairs.
Yeah.
It's a weird deal, but
I've seen it.
we've had.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care either. But
Greg, you can keep talking.
Nah, I'm done. I'm
You can
fucking
keep
done.
talking even though...
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, see, he ruined it for me. I can't do it now. I've had my couches for about 15 years.
Yeah.
So-
Well, I mean, because we're
God
just
damn it.
talking about the quality of what the couches are made of these days.
Yeah.
Like you still could find a couch from the '60s and still use it today.
Sure.
You may have to get new cushions, but I guarantee the skeleton of that freaking thing is like
Sturdy as shit.
healthier than my bones.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They build the inside of the couches out of like oak.
Yeah,
Now-
real like, Aspen or something.
Now they're like balsa
They're
wood.
like, back in our day, we
I
used to
don't
have
know.
blood ritual sacrifices on our couches.
Like couches were made of stone.
Yeah.
Altars.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just garbage now. They fall apart so quickly.
Oh,
They
man.
break easy.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah. And then if you want to have something that was made similar to back in the 60s, you're going to have to take out a mortgage
Oh yeah.
on your
shit,
house
yeah.
just to pay for it.
Yeah.
Just to pay for
Oh,
it.
you want a retro couch? Pfft, sorry, man. That's $100,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, dude.
we knew what you guys drove up in. Let's not fool ourselves here, okay?
No, we
you guys?
got the 60s furniture back here in the back, but you can't afford it. Trust
Yeah.
me, dude. You know, it's like those Japanese toilets, dude. They take them into a special room.
Yep.
You know, you got
Yep.
in Home Depot. There's like a door. Two people got to unlock it.
That's right.
And they walk you back there, man.
Yeah.
That's how those 60-year-old couches are.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't giving that up for
No,
nothing.
dude.
No.
What would you say they're made of? Like real redwood trees from California?
It probably
Yeah,
was.
dude. You know.
That's probably where they manufactured that stuff.
They were cutting down sequoias. Like,
Yeah,
let's make
straight-
some good furniture.
Yeah.
Now it's all protected and shit, you know. But back in
Yeah.
the day, they didn't give a fuck.
Now they're all 3D printed.
Yeah, dude. Everything's 3D
That's
printed.
what it is.
They're 3D printing houses. They're like, man, this is the coolest thing we can do. We could 3D print a house, but they look dumb.
Yeah.
It's just lines.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
dude, this is dumb looking.
They
Yeah.
look like crap.
Yeah. Cool, it's 3D printed, but it looks dumb.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm not
It's
really.
not fashionable.
No,
I mean, it's not going to
not
last
yet.
you.
Not yet.
Well, it's not going to last you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
And that's what it's all about.
It is.
I mean,
You need something to last.
yeah. It's,
I got kids, man.
that's what I'm
Is it
saying.
going to last through that?
That's what you needed to.
I know.
You
Well,
know?
even the wood houses they're building now are kind of crap
Yeah. That's true.
compared to the houses of the 50s and 60s.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Man,
Yeah,
they used to
for
build
sure.
brick houses.
That's what I was going to say.
They're like, man, we don't build brick houses anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who builds a brick house now?
No, you don't see it.
Yeah. I don't know why that is.
You might have like a brick like accent wall.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
And
Yeah.
it's not even real brick.
No, it's
It's like this.
shit.
yeah. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Like,
Hey,
oh,
what are you
shit.
talking about? Those are real.
Oh, those are real
I
bricks.
built that wall out of real bricks,
Yeah,
dude.
I can tell. I'm sorry.
Gee.
That's a panic room on the other side of the door.
I was going to say that's.
It's just a normal door.
No, it looks normal.
As I was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that's real brick. I really like how you matched up your seam lines. Yeah, that was well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well
Jeff, look at you.
He's a real craftsman.
This
He's
guy,
a real
jack
craftsman.
of all trades.
Yeah.
This guy over
He made that pottery over there. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
It's
a-
a ceramic shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it right downtown Idaho Falls.
Those nipples are authentic.
Made it
He used,
at a
he
fair.
used his own nipple print just to put on there. Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I don't want to see it, but I do.
I can
a lot.
see. I can see where he got his inspiration from. At least
That's why I
That's
put it
true.
right there, buddy. So you have no choice but
I
to
know.
gaze at
I
those
know.
titties.
Just around.
Anyway,
Good old titties.
yeah. So what's new, bro?
So we have a guest, man. So
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
new with you?
Yeah. Jeez. Put me on the
Let's put him on-
spot. All of a
Let's
sudden
put him
I-
on the spot, dude.
All of a sudden I went blank. I'm like, where am I?
Yeah, dude.
How did I
Sorry.
get here?
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
dressed. How did
Oh,
I get dressed?
I'm on a podcast.
Where
I think
am
I think
doing?
everybody listening knows who you are. Hopefully,
All three of them. And that's
Yeah.
my mom, my sister, and my wife.
and
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. So I got three people that know I'm out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
The Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. man.
Amen.
You know, I got you.
Amen.
I got you,
Amen.
bro.
It's the Trinity.
Exactly, dude.
You know,
The Trinity of women. There you go.
carrots, celery, and onions.
dude, I was just gonna say
Yeah, come
that's
on.
what I think of when you
Yeah,
say the
come on,
Trinity.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm hungry. We were
Really?
talking about shepherd's pie earlier,
Oh,
buddy.
dude, what?
They-
I got food on
In the
brain.
South, they call it the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it again?
Is there carrots in it?
Okay.
Celery,
Carrots and onions.
carrots, and onions.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Holy Trinity.
It's like the base for
Everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Really? Now that I think about it, it really is a base for everything.
You know what? Really quick,
Okay.
I want to tell a little story.
All right.
I love stories.
Do you?
Shoot. I could story all day.
He's like, throws his Arizona at you. Fuck you,
I
Craig.
thought he was going to kill me for a second there.
Dude, so you ever been to Grandpa's Southern Barbecue?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I have.
Stop. Where's that at?
It's on the west side of town by the...
It's on Broadway.
It's on Broadway.
It's you know where the Motel West is?
Motel West, that's what I was trying to think of.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's across the street from...
Like, everyone still calls it the old Ernst building.
The Ernst. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
But they have like a restaurant in there.
But it's a real Southern barbecue.
How long have they
place.
been there?
Forever.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
They have?
They've been in different places
They kind
in
of bounced
town,
around a little bit.
but they've been there for quite a while. But they've been in business for a really long time.
Right.
But
Ooh, yeah, let's talk barbecue.
I went there a while back, and the owner, we were just getting food, and the owner came out, and he's like, "Hey, do you guys want to try some gumbo? I'm thinking about putting this on the menu." And I was like, "Hell yeah!" So he gave us a little sample of gumbo, and it was like the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. Like I started dreaming about it after that. Right?
Right.
And
That's
so
good gumbo, bro.
you know that was
Yeah.
good when
Yeah.
it's like it took over my life.
So he laced it with cocaine, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's
It ruined everything.
Do you want to try this gumbo?
Yeah. Grandma's secret sauce comes from Colombia.
Yeah.
And my ball sack.
He's like, snort it out of the spoon.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a chaser.
Oh, is that sausage? Jesus.
Yeah. Is that some okra? Did I just get a taste of okra?
Wowza. Anyway, so for a long time I've been thinking about this
Right.
freaking gumbo, right?
Yeah.
And so finally, last weekend, I decided to do some research and find on the internet what seems to be like the recipe
Okay.
for gumbo.
Right.
So what you're saying is you had the taste in your mouth,
Yeah.
and now you wanted to take on the challenge
I want to find
of
it.
making the gumbo.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh my
Did you have to go to the dark web
Yeah.
to find the recipe?
Did you have to get a torrent?
I went to some places.
I'm not proud about it, but I found the gumbo. I found the gumbo.
I got a VPN, so
Right.
I was on incognito mode and all that stuff.
Right, right.
So
You're doing it right then. Yeah.
anyway, I found what seemed to be like, the most authentic, like top-notch recipe I could find.
Yeah.
So I went out and I got all the stuff, and I spent a few hours last Saturday making up a pot of gumbo.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say it was as good
Okay.
as Grandpa's Southern Barbecue, but it was like I was right there.
How do you make
I was like,
Wow.
What's in gumbo?
like I never wanted it to end. Have
I
you ever
think it's
eaten
a
something?
chicken broth. It's a chicken broth base, is it not?
No, it's you make a roux, a thick,
Okay.
dark, chocolatey
That's how I like my roux. Anyway.
colored
Yeah.
roux.
I like my roux real dark.
You had me at chocolate, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
You had me at roux.
Well, a roux. So the roux is just like a fat and flour,
Yeah.
And you just keep stirring
kind
it.
of a butter
Yeah.
base and flour.
but you stir it literally for 45 minutes until it turns
Liquid.
like chocolate
so,
brown.
Okay. So there,
But there's
there
a
you
fine
go.
line. You go too far and then it's
It's
burned.
burnt.
Yeah. So it's like you're just constantly stirring it, but then you dump in the Holy Trinity
Yeah.
and just a bunch of other stuff.
What's the
Yeah.
other stuff? You can't just do that.
Okay,
You
there's
gotta-
so I don't eat seafood, and so I
Yeah,
didn't
so
put
no
like the
shrimp.
shrimp and
Or the crawfish
and all that.
and that.
We used andouille sausage.
Yeah, that's a base.
Some chicken thighs.
Oh, okay.
chopped up.
Yeah,
Real
but you
fine?
leave it. No, you leave it. Dude, it cooks for a long time and then it shreds.
Kind of breaks itself
yeah.
down.
Okay.
And then a bunch of there's some chicken broth, and then just a bunch
Yeah.
of seasonings, Cajun stuff.
Okay.
And just let it cook for a
Yeah.
long time.
Do you have to
By-
keep
by
stirring it
you.
the whole time?
No,
After the roux done, you can stop stirring.
yeah,
Yeah. That's where the work's at. Is in that
Yeah.
base.
yeah,
But
but
once you got that base in, you just throw it in a pot and let it cook.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was worried that the family wasn't going to dig it as much as I did. But I made a big pot.
Daddy was going to eat for
Yeah.
a week on this. That's what he was saying.
Dude, this was on Saturday, and I was like,
Daddy
I'm
was
excited to
gonna
take some
eat.
of this to lunch on Monday.
Yeah.
Didn't make it.
Dude, it didn't even make it through Sunday morning. I woke up and my son was eating it for breakfast.
Which one?
Jordan.
Oh,
He had a bowl of it for Sunday breakfast.
He's
That's
like-
when you know it's good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing. So it didn't even make it through the weekend. It was
Dude, that's
so good.
That's how you know something's good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how you know.
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned that. Like, my wife just made gumbo the other day.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. But I mean, so we're on this little health kick. So it doesn't have the layers as that did. But I mean, for being healthy, it was really good.
Yeah.
It was exceptional.
Wow.
You know what I found out when I was doing the research for it? It was a poor people meal.
Is that right?
In the South, they would just they'd make a roux because flour is free, basically.
Yeah.
And then they would just throw stuff in.
Together.
Just
Yeah.
whatever they have.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
throw it in there and let it cook.
Yeah.
And you have a soup. But
Yeah.
same with ratatouille. It's like all fancy
yeah.
now, but it's basically just
Yeah,
all
vegetables.
whatever you have
Yeah.
left over, you just pile it in.
Right.
Yeah. But now I can't wait to do it again.
Gosh,
Like,
dang.
I just want to, just cook it every day.
Gosh, dang, Greg. Did you want to get a part-time job and help homeboy out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 Go over there and just donate a little of your time just to get
Let
a
me
meal.
just make gumbo all day.
Yeah.
He's like, all right.
I got you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's kind of like spicy and there's like a lot of flavors, and so I was thinking the kids were gonna be like,
Yeah.
but they just kept coming upstairs like, what does that smell? Then everyone just killed it.
It wasn't like curry smell.
No.
Yeah, no, that's a
Like,
different
oh,
type.
dude.
Yeah, that's a,
What are you cooking?
Yeah.
Dude, I love curry, but the smell sometimes you're like, woo.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what I
It'll
mean?
stick with you.
Yeah, but curry is so good, bro.
Oh, I love
I like a
curry.
good curry over rice. That's the only way to eat it, really.
I have
Give
no
me that,
idea.
Give me
how,
that Thai food curry, bro. There's Indian curry too. Indian curry.
Yeah.
They use a lot of curry in their food.
Yeah.
well, that's the other thing is you put a scoop of rice in the bowl and then you pour the gumbo over it.
Oh,
Yeah. That's
shit,
traditional.
bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing right now? Should we just end
Let's
this?
just
and-
go upstairs.
Can we
and
just
cook.
make
Should we
I got a
just-
good roux going right now.
Should
I
we?
gotta-
in your underwear?
Should we?
I wasn't gonna go there, but yeah.
Yeah.
I
McDonald's.
was gonna make a
lunch.
brine with it, but I am
McDonald's
turning
was
it into a
lunch.
roux
Yeah.
as we speak.
Yeah.
It's a nice
Didn't you see the Trellaroo as he walked in here?
I didn't make it to the bathroom. Sorry.
Is that what you
He's
call
been
it?
sitting in his roux this whole time.
Greg-
I didn't know you didn't know that.
Greg rued his pants again.
Yeah. No, it's
Like I said, it was gonna be a brine, but now it's a roux.
yeah, it's a veritable scent. I'm gonna have to wash these clothes twice. Do they still have turpentine?
Yeah, right,
I'm
dude.
gonna have to scrub that out.
Oh, it's not coming out, bro.
That's
You know
going to
what
be our
Yeah,
next
this is-
T-shirt.
I'm saying? Yeah.
It was supposed to be a brine, but now it's a roux.
Yeah.
Dude, why not?
That's
Dude,
not
write
bad.
that down. That's
It's really
going on a
not
shirt.
bad.
That's going
It's
on
really
a shirt,
not,
bro.
It's
for
really
real.
not bad. I mean, it's at least worth a bumper sticker.
Dude, I am a food lover, man, and
Yeah.
I would love to try some of your gumbo, bro.
Yeah, maybe I'll make some tomorrow. It sounds
Dude,
like,
if you do, call me up, man. Save me a bowl.
all right,
I would love to come over and have some fucking gumbo.
for sure.
I mean, especially when a guy compares it to another guy that does it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really good. And he's like, "I had this gumbo; it's amazing. I think about it all the time."
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, "It maybe wasn't as good,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know the guy nailed it.
He's being humble.
Yeah,
right?
no, you know, he walked out of
Right.
there pretty,
Yeah.
peacockish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was
Yeah.
peacocking all
Yeah.
over the place.
Especially when it didn't make it to Monday.
Oh, dude. You know, and then in the story, it's like, and I didn't even know my kids might not even like it because of the spices.
Yeah.
But then I seen my son the next morning, and he was
I
finishing
seen
off
it.
the last bits.
I seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah. He wasn't even using a fork. His face was in the bowl.
I thought he was dead, but
Yeah.
he was just eating gumbo.
Yeah.
Like it was his last day on earth.
Hey, he fell asleep like that, and then he woke up and finished the strips.
Yeah, that's exactly what went down last
Yeah.
weekend.
right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got me excited over here. I'd like one.
This guy right here, don't let him fool you, man. He is the greatest cook.
He
I
knows.
know.
He knows how to get
He,
around.
dude, he could cook everything, bro. Tacos, fucking
I tried.
ceviche, fucking everything. He does it all, bro. You know.
Yeah.
Talk about shrimp
Yes.
tacos, fish tacos. He loves fish a
Yeah.
lot. He's like
No.
a man of the
No.
sea, bro.
No.
You know.
Yeah.
Remember that book, Old Man of the Sea?
Uh-huh.
That's this guy right
That
there.
he
That's,
Yeah.
You're talking
He's-
about the wrong.
He was the guy that was like, look at this fucking dumb guy on a
yes.
boat. Yeah. What's he doing out there in the ocean?
I really love the way Chad rolls with you when you're making no sense at all. And I'm just like,
Yeah. No, Jeff, you have to understand, I grew up talking to myself a lot of my younger years. So it's actually nice to have like something talk back at
We're
you.
just like bouncing
you know?
back and forth, bro.
Okay.
You know, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I like that.
I ain't mad at
No, I
you.
enjoy it.
Dude, Chad's the most fun I've had in years on this show. You know what I'm saying, bro? Years, bro.
And
like
you-
2 years it's been since I've had a good time on this.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, 7 days, I mean.
Are you like,
Okay.
it sounds like you're like
What?
making some plans. Like,
Oh, no.
hey, maybe
I don't
me
mean-
and Chad should start our own podcast. And,
No, that would never work. We would instantly be famous. And we just couldn't.
Yeah,
do it.
no.
There's not enough time.
We really couldn't
We-
do that, Jeff. We would never
I got
do
a
that
job,
to
you
Jeff.
know. I couldn't be instantly famous with all the money and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I got to
mean,
leave that for the pros, dude. You know?
That's right.
So
Yeah.
okay.
We'll just pop in once in a while.
Okay. Cool.
speaking of podcasts, bro, aren't you?
Yeah.
You got something lined up, right?
In the works.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Some big news, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
sobriety. I became an addict when I was 13, and so it's been my story. It's trying to get sober,
Right.
and so every day you got to wake up and prepare yourself because you never know if today's the day that you're going to slip and fall.
Right.
But through all the pain and the trials and the stuff that I've been through, I just decided I wanted to be an advocate for it.
Right,
Because I mean, there's a lot of people out there.
You do
who
that
are
a lot
suffering
though,
in
right now on
silence, you know?
TikTok, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, TikTok's been.
Great.
Yeah, it's been great,
Right.
but my content's been all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally looks like I'm bipolar, and it might be. But, because I come up with a new name for myself every other day.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But, so my wife, she came up with the name Rock Bottoms Up.
Yeah.
And absolutely loved it, and because I'm out there in social media,
Right.
and have gotten a little cred out there, I've got a pretty decent reach.
Yeah.
And the more I talk to people, the more I find out there's a lot of people that's battled addiction.
Yeah.
And my biggest thing is that I can go and tell people my story on how I got sober all day long.
Right.
But, if me and you, we had the same speech and we went up and we gave it in front of a crowd.
Right.
That speech, the same speech, I give that speech, I'm going to reach people that you never could.
Right.
Ever could.
Exactly.
And you're going to get up there and give that exact same speech.
Yeah.
And that speech is going to touch people that I couldn't reach.
Right.
So, that's what a lot about addiction is people who are out there battling this addiction, they feel like they're alone.
Yeah.
And even though, addict and the same type of drugs and alcohol, but the reason like how they got there, everybody has their own little story.
Right.
So what's what I always dreamed of is just being able to get other people's success story out there, just to let that one person know that they're not alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people out there are suffering in silence because they don't feel like anybody can relate to them. It's like, oh, no. You don't get it. Yeah. Tommy, you don't get it. Okay.
Yeah. Why is his name Tommy?
I'm a 10 generation meth head. You can't talk to me.
Tommy,
You
I like
can't
it.
talk.
I like
You
it.
don't get how deep this runs.
Right.
I
don't.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Tommy. Sorry, boy. Sorry, my boy. Fuck, Tommy.
But yeah, so we're coming first episode. It's it's just going to be about me. Going to get out there and tell my story.
There you go.
So that's how we're going to introduce the show, and then we'll go into it, like why I decided to start it, and then and too with the show, my wife. So her experience with addiction was she was sober, but her sisters and dad battle addiction.
Okay.
And so, we're going to start telling about the story of the person that had to watch their loved ones destroy their lives. And then the spouse or the brother or the grandparents who had to take the double load and had to pick up where they were participating in. Now they're not anymore. So now not only are they having to take double the responsibility, then they have to watch their loved ones like completely destroy themselves and ruin their lives.
Right.
But then you hear the story about how all that's going on, and then their support group, the ones that they go to because these are their loved ones,
right,
and the ones that care for them, they go to them about just for some support, and they get ridiculed.
Yeah.
Like, why are you staying with this person?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just leave them?
Right.
And so now their support group is not a support group anymore.
Yeah, it turns into
and they
bitch
just
session,
they don't see that side of the story. Like I just called up my mom recently, and going through AA, there's a part in AA where you need, it asks you to make amends, because a lot of us addicts, we're selfish. We don't care about anything other than ourselves, because our problems are worse than yours.
Oh, of course.
And so, and how we self-soothe, we don't care what it takes to get there, and we don't really realize what we put our loved ones through.
Right.
We don't, because we're so caught up in our own selves. And so through recovery, part of that is making amends. And I know that I've told my mom, like I know that, after my divorce, I fell into drugs, and basically my mom and sister had to step in and raise my kids. And so, I know that I've thanked her, and I know that I've apologized to her, but did I really? You know what I mean? Like, did I really? Was it just a little feeling that I had to say just because I knew it was wrong now? And so just the other day, as I'm preparing for this podcast, I'm doing more research, listening to more podcasts, and doing more study on it. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and it was 11 o'clock at night, and then it hit. And I'm like, did I really tell my mom how much I loved her?
No.
Did I really let her know how grateful I was that she was there to take care of my kids when I wasn't, or I couldn't? And so here I am, and it's 11 o'clock at night. My mom, she's in her 60s. And she goes to bed, I think, like 6:30. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I'm just like, I'm just like, I've got to, I've got to get this off my chest.
Right. So
I call up Mom, and she wakes up. I wake her up, and we get into it. I'm like, hey, Mom, you stepped in, you did this when I couldn't, and like, I just really want you to know how much that means to me, and how much I love you, because of you, my kids, my kids weren't exposed to the stuff that they could have been had you not have been there, because I would have, unfortunately, I would have probably dragged them into those homes, or had them sit out in a car while I spent 4 or 5 hours in somebody's home, and I was emotional. I was bawling because, like, you know, I
it's a big deal. Yeah.
I just finally kind of got the chance to really get an obtained perspective. And so I'm sitting here, I'm crying on the phone, and like my mom didn't really get emotional at all. Right? But what she said to me is she said, I'm just glad you're safe.
Right.
I'm just glad you're safe. And like, it was so powerful to me, because I realized that for 10 years, she went to bed every night wondering if her son was going to come home.
Right.
Yep.
Every night she went to bed worrying, is this the night I get that phone call?
Yeah.
Is this the night that I lose my son finally?
Right.
You know, and she's like, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I know you're safe. Like, and I'm just like, holy crap. Because I've got kids. And I just think to myself, man, life's hard enough as it is, just getting by through your day-to-days.
Right.
And then on top of that, taking extra responsibility, you have the stress of wondering if your own child, the one that you gave birth to, the one that you raised, the one that you've been through all this hardship with, the one that, you know, you would do anything for, if my son's going to come home. Like, it was hard for me to really understand it. But like in that moment, I was really able to get, you know, that perspective. And that's what, you know, that's a part of this episode that I really want to get that perspective out there, especially to the addict, because again, like I said, we're so selfish. We don't really see that.
Right.
And so it's so important to, you know, to be able to have, that hero, our heroes out there to tell their story, because as an addict, as we get sober, all of a sudden we get this cheering squad. All of a sudden, because we choose to take control of our lives, all of a sudden we get this cheering squad.
Yeah.
While here's this person that loved us the most, that is broken down and tattered. Like, they don't get that. They don't get that cheering squad.
Right.
You know, and so it's so important to have, you know, to have that perspective out there, especially for the addict, so they can maybe have perspective and I mean, God willing, just for a minute, just see what it really is doing. It's not just about them forgetting about their problems. It's them forgetting about their problems and it affecting the ones they love the most.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
that's the part of the whole addiction thing that I can resonate with, because I'm sure everybody has known somebody that that they love that's gone through through addiction. But yeah, it was my brother, and just some of the stuff you're talking about, I remember, like it's like coming back like times 10. I remember those nights of like wondering like, what's out there doing? Yeah. Am I going to see him tomorrow? Like, you know, it fucking sucks. Yeah. It fucking sucks being on that side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and then they don't really realize that what you're going through.
The thing that really resonates with me from that story was the part when you're like, you said something about the double load your grandparents took. And I was, I'm sorry. You fucked it up, bro.
Sorry.
We had this moment where this transition was going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, it's like someone farting right into the mic. Well, it's like at that moment.
Sorry, you laughed. I couldn't hold it in anymore, bro.
Yeah, sorry.
I was like,
Sorry, man. But I always tell everybody that comes in here, like, we have a hard time being serious for more than a couple of minutes,
Yeah.
and then something has to break it. And if it's a load joke, that's what it is.
Dude, I had such a hard time. I was like, oh, double load? Fuck. Oh, stay good. Oh, God damn it.
I mean, I knew something was up when
Oh,
his
dude,
eyes started going cross.
My eyes were like,
Yeah. When
He's
I
like,
started
see
getting
his-
real itchy. I'm
I
like,
have to tell a joke.
double load.
I was like, why is he staring at his nose right now? What is he seeing?
That's we
Oh, I've seen it.
we
I've seen too much, bro.
we earned that, and that's why, because that's
I know,
us.
Who like, I mean, did you guys?
That was a
like,
that
who
was
did that? For
that was a
us?
fan art. Somebody made that for us.
Dude, that is so legit.
Yeah.
Like seriously, that's so legit.
Look at the bananas.
It had to be
yeah.
the
Beavis and Butthead.
the original version. We were holding tacos, but that wasn't good enough.
No,
Apparently.
it wasn't.
So I'm excited. I'm excited for you about dropping the podcast.
Yeah.
So you haven't recorded anything yet.
Nothing
You
yet.
just have an idea. Of what.
Yeah, just kind of getting that dialogue
Okay.
all written out.
So is it going to be like mostly telling your story to get it out there, or are you going to have guests on?
Oh,
like,
absolutely. Yeah,
people
no.
talk about their own
Yeah.
stuff, or is it just going to evolve into what it turns into?
So I mean, as I see it, we'll see how it rolls out, like you said. But as I see it, I just kind of want to get my story out and where I'm coming from, and with that, that just gives me, the ability to relate to the other addicts. So,
Sure.
so in that way, not only will I be able to relate, but we can talk about, this, that, and the other that's going to trigger you to where, you're going to be able to, oh, I remember this, or,
Yeah, sure.
oh, that's, this time that, I kind of forgot, but, I do remember this happening. And so it's really about, it's going to start off with my story, but I mean, all I'm going to do is just be able to relate to the person, to the addict and, what they went through
Yeah, I like it.
specifically.
And plus, that might even give people some closure.
Oh,
know?
yeah.
Some of the people that were maybe part of that story will
Yeah.
hear that addict talking or whoever it may be and
Yeah.
realize like, hey, and
Didn't see it that
maybe
way.
maybe get some closure that way, or
Yeah.
find some solace or some peace that way, like
Yeah.
and maybe for the addict as well,
Yeah.
I feel like talking about your problems like that
Yeah.
it's very therapeutic. Very, like, people underestimate like a therapist,
Yeah, they do.
but I think that is very therapeutic.
Yeah.
Like just talking about your problems and like being on a podcast and like being able to relate to somebody.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
gonna be I think it's gonna be a great episode, a great podcast.
Yeah.
And I'm rooting for you, man.
Appreciate that.
I'm rooting for you,
yeah,
man.
and so we talked about drugs and alcohol, and then we talked about the person that gets affected by it,
Right.
but it's not just going to be about drugs and alcohol,
Right.
We kind of want to generalize the idea of addiction, because I mean, a lot of addiction, it gets demonized, obviously, for all the reasons. Lose jobs, lose family, OD. But there is a blueprint why people get addicted. And there's usually this line that at some point, sometime, it all states back to a childhood, or just, you can sum it up by trauma. A lot of addiction is caused by trauma,
Right.
and people, like you said, they don't talk about it. So what ends up happening is, as they bury it and don't want to face it, there's a way that they can keep trying to pile dirt on top of that.
Right.
And then the addiction gets out of control, and people lose their life, they lose their family.
That's sad. It's a sad, But it's a cycle as old as time too, right? It's been going on for fucking decades, years, centuries, whatever. Opium from the Chinamen back in the day, you know.
I don't think you can say that anymore.
Well, I mean, that's what it was, right? Back in the day. They had the opium dens, right?
Oh, yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm talking about? Anybody know what I'm talking about?
I've heard.
Yeah.
You know, I've read a book.
I just mean, I don't think you could say Chinaman anymore.
I mean, you're probably right.
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
I'm just trying to like regurgitate history, right?
Yeah. So again, so again, just generalizing addiction. It's not.
I mean, it's pretty.
It's not going to just be about drugs and alcohol. Right. We're going to, we're going to bring on, we're going to bring on the person that has eating disorders.
Sure.
Porn addiction.
Oh, that's a bad one too.
Sex addiction.
Yeah. I like how he pointed at you when he said that, because Greg actually puts the dick in addiction.
I do.
Because he can't quit whacking it.
Yeah, that's bad.
He's addicted to it.
I am addicted. I am addicted. I do that a lot.
I mean,
every day since I was 12.
So what we would call you is a functioning addict,
right?
Because I mean, it looked like you showed up for work tonight, so you have that, right?
I mean, thank God.
You know what I mean? You have that. Right? So
rest in peace, R.I.P.
You are a functioning addict,
right?
But he is picturing you naked
right now. It's very arousing.
I didn't say you were gay. You just.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Never mind. It's not very arousing. Sorry.
Apologize. Did I say that out loud? Gosh dang it! I always catch myself in situations like this.
Oh, it is what it is, right? So, but you were saying something interesting this whole time. But before we even started, you were talking about a movie you were in called Butterscotch.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that, because last time you were on here, we didn't mention anything about it.
Yeah. So, for those of our viewers out there that don't know, I have a rare condition called globe subluxation. It's where I can protrude my eyes out of my socket.
Right.
And it was diagnosed on Dr. Oz because I got popular on TikTok. I did have a little fear of, is this going to cause me to lose my eyesight? So had it diagnosed, everything's great, just really rare condition. And because of TikTok, it caught the attention of a young upcoming director out there in LA. And he wrote this script and he said, "You're it, buddy. Like, you are perfect for this role." And so he got a hold of me, flew out to LA for a two-day shoot. I think each day was about 10 hours. And so that was in 22. It rolled out in, I think, early spring of 23. Like, they were able to get it all edited and cut. And they sent it out to the independent film festivals. And we got lucky.
Winning awards, didn't we?
We got lucky. Like, people don't realize how many people make films to try to get it into the film festival. I mean, there's thousands of films that get made.
Well, I've heard stories of famous people.
That
have all the notoriety and all the fame and everything already, that have tried to make small films that don't get into those film festivals.
Yeah, no, it's true. Like, you put a star in the movie, people go to see it just because they like that actor, right? But it's really got to have some substance to it. It's got to hold up, because these people are paying a lot of money to come see these shows,
right?
So we were very fortunate that it did catch a lot of people's eyes. I mean, across the country, we were in a lot of film festivals.
What genre was it again?
Horror.
Oh yeah, that's my shit. Right?
I knew.
Give me some more sci-fi, horror, apocalyptic, doomsday shit. I love it.
Yeah.
Sign me up for it. Now, I have a theory about that whole reason why famous people make these short movies and they don't get in. I feel like at some point they lose the hunger, you know?
Yeah.
They do it because, hey, I'm an actor. I can do this, and I'm probably pretty good.
Sure.
But they got a big head by then. They're already like rich for years, and they've lost touch with things.
Yeah.
But I feel like independent, solo, like it's going to be a 2-day shoot.
Yeah.
Like nobody knows who I am. They're hungry.
Not much of a budget.
They're fucking hungry.
Yeah.
You know, and you get, you know, some people like you in there, and then like they're like, fuck, man, this is really good. This is really good, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so, but I think it's because you got that fucking hunger in you, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and I see it all the time with bands too, especially like no-name bands. You see it a lot. Like, they just come out of nowhere. You're
Yeah.
like, dude, these guys are fucking
And you're
so
like,
good.
where did that come from?
And then they get big, and then the next CD's like, well, it was,
They just
They
it
lost
loses
it,
its
you know?
its luster.
but they have that fucking first one that they're, oh, we're hungry, we want to make it, and it's just
Yeah.
like,
They lose it after
Yeah.
they get the
they,
taste.
as soon as, you know, sometimes you can recreate it on your second one, your second
Sure.
CD maybe, but
Sure.
once you start having the money for a little while, you know, everyone, I
Yeah.
think it's almost everyone, dude. You lose contact with what's real, you know, because
Yeah.
you're not in it anymore, you know?
Right. Well,
You
life
make-
changes.
yeah.
I mean, think about it. Like
It does.
You
It
know,
does.
when you're hungry, like my boy Alex, like he had to do a lot of work to
Yep.
get the money for this film,
Right.
right? And so it's just kind of like how we were talking
Yeah.
earlier about our marbles,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Dude.
I mean,
You're
this,
hungry, yeah.
this is important to us.
Yeah,
Like, this
exactly.
isn't just given to us,
Right.
You know, we had to work for this,
Exactly.
and it's important to us.
So when you lose something, you're like, ooh, it even hurts you. It hurts
Yeah.
even worse.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, imagine if he like did all this fucking work and he didn't put all of his all into it and then it didn't go anywhere.
Exactly.
You know, you probably feel like shit, bro.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's why when they're, you know,
Hungry.
just hungry.
Yeah.
They get it, dude, you know?
Yep,
So
absolutely.
Butterscotch, horror movie.
Butterscotch, the horror movie.
Dude,
yeah.
you know what? When you said Butterscotch, immediately the first thing that popped into my head, come on, I know you know.
Kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Butterscotch, yo.
Yeah.
You ever seen that movie?
Nope.
Never seen Kids.
Kids.
Yeah.
The movie
Oh,
Kids.
with
The movie Kids.
With
It's like a 90s skateboard
I was
movie.
going. That's Seth. No.
No.
I don't think there was anybody really.
Who was the
Big in-
director of it?
I don't know.
I thought it was
Kids. This was this the story about the
AIDS.
kid?
he got AIDS and he started spreading it around to people, but it was like a skateboard movie, right?
No, I didn't.
It was just
see
teens in the
No.
90s
Yeah.
being
No.
horrible people.
Right,
No.
being really horrible people.
No.
But he fingers his chick and he fucking goes like this to his friend. He's like, Butterscotch, yo.
It's pretty gross.
It's pretty gross.
Nothing to do with your movie.
Yeah, nothing.
But it triggered a memory.
it triggered a memory.
It
yeah.
triggered a memory.
And every time I hear that, I'm like,
Butterscotch.
I've never smelled butterscotch when I did that ever. So I smell like fish or fish and chips.
Maybe butter and scotch, but
Maybe.
anyway. So let's get back to his movie. Let's get back to this. We're talking to somebody.
sorry.
Foul mouth.
Well, I mean, he triggered something in me. Like his was a movie. My thought of idea of butterscotch wasn't the butterscotch candy.
Right, what was it?
I was thinking about those little pudding snacks.
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Those are good, though.
Gosh dang.
You know what's even better than those, though?
Hit me.
Tapioca.
Dude, I'm a big tapioca
Me too,
fan,
man.
bro.
I fucking...
I'm
That
going
and
to tap out of this
and
conversation.
flan, dude.
Oh.
Flan is
Oh,
good, dude.
yeah,
Give
yeah,
me some
yeah,
flan,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
With some tapioca pudding in it.
How about cream brulee?
Oh, dude,
You know,
right?
with the crunch, the
Yes!
little crunch top on that.
Give me that,
It's
dude.
like flan with the crunch top.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
You don't like any of that?
No, man. I mean, I'm down with the creme brulee.
Oh, okay.
but
there you
Yeah,
go.
creme brulee is bomb.
Tapioca creme
fuck
brulee?
to you.
Oh,
No.
dude, I love
Me too.
tapioca.
Tapioca's so good, bro.
Yeah, but I mean,
Why?
I guarantee if we
Jesus
get to the
Christ.
bottom of it, somebody made some horrible tapioca.
Yeah, I bet that's what it was.
You know what I mean? It
Your
had
mom
to
making
have
some
been.
horrible
It
tapioca?
had to have been.
Is that what it was?
Like someone used flour instead of sugar.
Yeah, probably.
That's probably what it was.
It's really
it's-
a shame.
It's buried down. I haven't
Haven't
got that deep yet.
Dude. Tapioca's so good, bro.
Yeah,
I haven't had
but-
tapioca pudding. I haven't had pudding in forever, bro.
Oh,
It's
really?
been so long since
My
I've had
wife
pudding.
really likes rice pudding.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like she
Me
buys
too.
tubs of it.
Yeah, a
and
little bit of
just
that,
eats it.
that little bit of that cinnamon sugar.
I
on
take
top.
it back. It hasn't been that long. I actually went to not Golden Crown. What's that place called?
Chikorama.
Yeah, they have rice pudding there.
That's right, they do.
Yeah, it's good too.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Coming out of the can.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Not bad, bro.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, anyways,
So
Butterscotch.
So Butterscotch, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Is
That's a
it-
horror movie.
it is a horror movie.
Is it possible for us to get our eyes on it, or is
Not
it coming
yet.
out anywhere?
Not yet.
You don't have a copy of it anywhere?
I don't. No, because I mean,
Like, you don't have a... I get it, man. You don't have a copy, but... right?
He's like,
I get it.
no, I don't.
He's like, no, I really... No,
it's like,
I really
is
don't
he-
get out of here.
Is he having a seizure right now?
Yes. Yes.
So as far as
Plans
right
for the
now, the
movie.
way this works, obviously the independent film industry is booming. They make a lot of money because they've got a lot of these junkies out. Oh, we were just talking about Rock Bombs Up.
Right.
We've got a lot of these closet movie watchers, especially horror movies. They come out of the woodwork.
Do they?
Oh,
I bet,
brother!
yeah.
Like I haven't seen days. Like,
Yeah.
like I get vitamin D from like, you know what I mean?
No,
from a
I get it.
60-watt bulb.
Yeah,
That's where I
man.
get my vitamin
Right.
D. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Is that the sun?
Yeah. So you get. I mean, they make a lot of money out of this.
Yeah.
These film projects. So the way it works is you send your film out to all these different festivals. They go through it. Like we said, ours got picked up a lot. But it would be, I don't want to say infringe, but they wouldn't play our show if it was available. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because why go spend $15 to watch a 7-minute movie?
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So people out there who want to watch it, I've let them know because Alex said there's going to be a
time for that.
There's going to be a reveal, and we were not exactly sure how that rolls out. If I do kind of something like this, where we're playing it live, or exactly how we're going to throw that down, but there's a lot of people out there, obviously, who know about me that want to see this show. So as soon as it becomes available, I'll let you guys know.
Are you allowed to talk about anything in the movie? Like what role did you play?
So I'm the old man.
Okay.
It's set in a retirement
You do
home.
really look like an old man.
I feel, buddy, if I look at times 100 how I feel.
Really?
But, oh yeah.
Did they have to put a lot of makeup on you for that?
I was probably in a chair for about an hour and a half.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About an hour.
They
and a
just
half.
plastered it on.
Yeah. They put layers, to make you look old.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
They put layers.
Yeah.
So you played an old guy in a retirement.
Old man retirement home.
Say no more, man. You sold me.
That's it. You know what I
You
mean?
sold me, bro.
Sitting in my room,
Oh shit.
watching old country TV shows.
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
old box television
Well,
with
I'm
the
intrigued.
rabbit
This
ears.
sounds creepy already.
I'm
dude.
intrigued. I need to get my eyes on this.
I haven't seen a fucking box
wanna
TV
peep
with
it.
rabbit ears forever.
Yes,
bro.
I've been a hot minute.
It has been a hot. I used to have one when I was little.
Oh yeah, me
We had
too,
the
bud.
with the dials.
Oh yeah,
Only went up to 13.
yeah. And then it had that other channel,
Yeah!
like that miscellaneous.
It was like a UHV channel.
Yeah. You weren't sure what was coming. What was
Nothing
coming
ever.
across that?
It was always static. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Must have been before our time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember we used to have one of those little box TVs, and it would sit up. It sat on a little wood pedestal in our room,
Yes.
and it was just like,
the most dangerous setup in the world.
yeah.
If it's going down,
But you know what?
Someone's getting hurt.
We hooked our fucking Nintendo up to it.
Dude,
We
I was
played
just
that
gonna
shit.
say, bro.
I'm pretty sure those
Little
TVs,
Mario, come on. Man.
I'm pretty sure those TVs were probably the leading cause of childhood death in the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big TVs falling on people.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, it
'cause-
wasn't a big TV by any means. It was like tiny.
Yeah.
It was probably a fucking 13-inch TV or something, dude. But
Yeah,
still
but I
probably
mean,
heavy.
but still, to his point, even though it was only 12
Still
to
take out a
13,
4-year-old.
yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
even though it was small, I mean, they weighed about 400 pounds.
Yeah, it's true.
Nobody
I
realized how
couldn't
heavy
fucking
those
move.
suckers
You couldn't.
were.
Once it was like on
You
that
know?
pedestal, it was like not moving.
Yeah.
I remember being in elementary school and well, first they always had the cart that had the big ass TV on it.
Sure,
They'd
sure,
roll
sure,
into
sure.
But remember when they started putting those TV mounts on the wall?
Oh yeah.
And then it was just like a tray, and it would have a big ass TV on it, and it had like a bungee cord around it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember being little and just staring in that, being like, "Wow, that is
Dangerous.
really risky."
Yeah. I'm not going to play near that.
Right.
There's a 1,700-pound TV dangling above a bunch of fourth graders' heads.
You know, that's funny that we start talking about TVs falling because when I had my first son, I literally was like, "We got to
Drop the TV on
Yeah,
him.
we got to make sure we got to keep this."
child-proof this.
Yeah, like the TV was like a big thing because if that thing, because he'd get up right close to it,
All these kids.
and like fucking,
These
like
kids.
dude,
They're so
get
stupid.
away.
Yeah.
you know.
They're so stupid
Yeah.
when they're
Yeah,
babies.
yeah. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
So dumb.
Trial and error when
Yeah.
you're a baby, dude. You know what I mean? You don't know unless...
Would you guys imagine a TV like that falling on?
No.
him? Like,
No.
fuck, that's it.
Yeah.
That's all she wrote on him.
That's
you know.
it. Yeah.
So something kind of crazy happened to me today. I got off of work.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
I'll go making claims like it's so crazy.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So a few weeks ago, I went into the VA to get hearing
Now,
tests.
say that again. Where?
The Veterans Association.
Okay.
To get.
Were you a veteran?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
was in the
didn't
Navy.
know that,
Yeah.
brother.
4 years.
Oh, thank you
Nothing
for your
crazy, but
service,
it was
dude.
like, Yeah.
You spent your time.
Yeah, sure did.
You know what I mean?
During 9/11, all that shit happened. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy.
Wow.
I thought you were gonna hit. I don't care.
No, man.
Anyway,
that
so-
would be so rude.
I know.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't put it past you though.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't.
Oh, you're switching it.
No,
Keep your
dude.
fucking hands away. Okay, so so today, I went a few weeks ago, took a hearing test. It came back. I can hear perfectly
Yeah, I don't
fine.
care.
Perfectly fine. They're like, "Oh, you're here fine, right?" I'm like, "Oh, okay," because I could have swore I don't fucking hear shit. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm always like being told, like, "Dude, you can't hear anything. Like, go get your ears tested." I'm like, "Okay," but it's a VA, so they're probably like,
Yeah.
well, "Whatever."
They're like,
Yeah.
if he can hear anything at all, he's fine.
Yeah, dude. And
You
that's
know?
probably exactly what happened. So today I'm at a birthday party, right?
Yeah.
My nephew's turning 5 years old, and there's like 30 people in this tiny room partying, right? They're opening presents and
Elbow to elbow.
yeah, it's like they're singing "Happy Birthday." They're trying to blow out the candles and it's trick candles. People are screaming and laughing.
Yeah.
You know, all the hootenanny stuff going on, right? My sister-in-law calls me, and she's like, blah blah blah. This guy had a massive stroke,
Oh, no.
and they just found him right now, and there's nothing that we can do. And he's paralyzed from on all one side.
Oh, no.
And the person she said was my father-in-law.
Stop.
So I'm like, oh shit, dude! Like, wow. She's, I've been trying to get a hold of your sister. I can't get a hold of her. Blah blah blah, and which is my my wife.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck, dude. Like that's. And she's like, he's
that's-
probably gonna end up dying in a rehab. Like there's just like he's not gonna live. You know? I was
dude.
like immediately like, oh, dude, this is horrible.
Oh, man.
So I get home and I go downstairs and my wife's down there. I was like, you didn't answer your phone. And I was like, Callie just called. She called me, and she said like your dad is like in the hospitals and like he had a massive stroke.
Oh, no.
And she's like, oh no. So like she calls. She's trying to call her sister.
Yeah.
And she has like 7 siblings, right? So she's trying to call the
okay.
one that called. And finally she's like, you know what? I'm just going to call my other sister and see if she knows anything. And she didn't know anything. So she calls this other person and she answers his phone. I'm talking to him right now. He's fine. He's right here on the other. He's on the other phone right now. He's like, it can't be that person, right? So we're like, what? And so immediately I'm like, I could have swore that's what she said, like. So I'm like, oh, like this is like
This story's getting crazy.
Yeah, it's like already like the people are passing it on. Like your dad's in the hospital, he's dying, blah blah blah. So she's already called like 3 or 4 people, since my wife's talked to her.
Yeah.
So Erica's already called like 1,000 people. Right?
Yeah.
It's spreading.
Yeah, it's spreading.
Yeah.
Already. People are like, oh, what's going on? Like, so anyway, it's not this person. So maybe it's the other father-in-law because they both have similar names, right? Larry and Randy. There's like, so maybe I misheard it, right?
Right.
So we call the other side. It's not him. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So now I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. I could have sworn
maybe
she
I
said,
blacked out.
Yeah,
or
I was like,
something.
dude, I don't know. Well, anyway, they fucking call back and like we finally figured out who it was. It was some guy we don't even really know, but they know him really well, and they're like, oh, this guy Wiley. He's an old guy and he drinks a lot.
Yeah.
And the guy left him there for like 4 hours because they thought he was drunk, passed out on the floor.
Oh.
And so they just left him there. And so when they finally like woke him up and like found out he had a stroke, it was already way too. They couldn't do anything,
Dang.
Oh.
So it was like, fuck.
Dang.
Okay,
But yeah.
that's a pretty crazy.
Well,
story.
I mean, sad.
Thank you
story.
for judging it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sad story about Willie.
Yeah.
But thank God it wasn't.
Yeah, but thank God it was like,
right.
yeah. So I'm like Larry and Wiley. I guess I could have mixed that up, but like how I would like reinsert stuff. I really can't fucking hear shit.
Bro, I was
you know what I mean? Like,
ask you, like,
I'm like, what the fuck? I had no idea. I thought it used. So I started this mass panic in my family today.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh fuck, no, that's crazy,
Yeah.
And then like we had to go back and call everybody. Like, nah, dude, Greg
It was just Greg's bad
He just
ears.
can't hear anything. So.
Oh man! So the follow-up question
Yeah.
is: do you have like a secondary insurance then?
You're gonna go to a regular.
You know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
go
saying?
fight. I'm gonna have to fight.
You know what I
I'm gonna
mean?
have to fight the VA, dude. Like,
Yeah.
my dad's already told me. He's like, dude, I had a fight, and he had a heart attack in the Navy.
Wow.
They're like, they wouldn't give him disability, dude. Like, oh, you know what,
Dude, this
you're
is
fine.
this is a real story, bro.
Yeah.
And I mean, I never was in the service.
Yeah.
But I have a cousin who served, and he was in the Air Force.
Right.
And long story short, he used to fly the biggest planes in the sky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That like they would fly over a city and literally drop skyscrapers to
Yeah.
build like a new city.
Right.
Like that type of a plane.
Wow.
Anyways, he got vertigo. Is it vertigo? The one with the
You get dizzy and
yeah, real
Vertigo.
dizzy.
Yeah, it's vertigo, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, he got vertigo and was released from the service. But now he's in Utah, and he's the guy that handles these phone calls.
Yeah.
Like if someone passes away.
Yeah.
And they're due some type of, I wouldn't say compensation,
Right.
but they get something for being in the service, right?
Right.
Like whether it be the medical or A, B, and C, right?
Yeah.
But he is in charge of over 70,000 people.
Holy shit.
One person.
Yeah.
Is in charge of over 70,000 people.
That's so many
And I think it just really brings to light like how messed up like the system is as far as taking care of our veterans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like to your point,
Yeah.
like people would joke about it, but
yeah.
I don't it's really funny until you're the person that needs the help.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
can make fun of it all day long
right.
until we actually have a condition and it's affecting like
Yeah, dude.
you know what I
I
mean?
would
It's
say so.
affecting our everyday life, and we have something that was supposed to be given to us, and we have to fight
To get it.
just to get what
Yeah.
was what we were told was ours in the beginning.
Yeah. It's so fucking wild. It should just be like, yeah, you served. You should
Yeah.
over 100%. But yeah, but it's just funny that I fucking passed that fucking test with, I guess, flying colors.
Yeah.
And then I just did this. Like I couldn't. I told him I was like, I can't fucking hear on the phone, and
Yeah.
especially if there's any kind of like ambient noise in the room, and there was a ton.
Oh, I imagine.
You know, it's a birthday fucking party, dude.
Yeah,
but I
I
had the
imagine.
phone right to my fucking ear.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just couldn't fucking understand what she was saying. I guess you know.
Yeah, no.
So I passed.
You started
They-
this
they-
mess.
This mass rumor that my father-in-law died.
Yeah,
And everybody's like, "What the fuck?"
this is
Oh
the
my
huge
God.
hysteria.
And then they're like, "Oh, sorry,
People-
Greg can't hear."
People are making like they've already got the casket.
Yeah.
you know what I mean. They've
Like,
got
yeah.
they got the service all
Yeah,
lined out.
dude.
They have everybody talking and who's not talking.
They're like, "Yeah, we're
the
gonna say
plot,
him here." and
you
we're
know,
gonna- you know.
yeah, yeah.
Like-
Before they even found out, the whole funeral was planned.
Right.
Everybody like called off work for a week just to get here. You know,
That's
what?
exactly what happened. Dude. It went through the family so fast, dude.
Wow.
Holy shit, man! Like everybody knows already.
In 10 minutes, you
Yeah.
have like this huge thing
Yeah,
that you
dude.
have to like.
Try to stop. Like,
Yeah,
people
how
will
do
be
you
calling us-
diffuse that,
Yeah,
though?
people will be
What's
calling us
the- you
tomorrow.
know?
And be like, "How's Larry doing? Is he going to be all right?" I was like, no.
Yeah, there's still
Sorry,
people
he
that
passed
haven't.
away yesterday.
Yeah.
There's
Sorry,
still some people that haven't got the real story,
Yeah.
and they're passing it on
Yeah.
to more people.
Yeah, no, it's like
Did you hear about
it's a
fucking
brush
Larry?
fryer. It's still burning.
they're gonna see him at church or something tomorrow and be like, "Well, I thought you were dead.
Yeah, yeah,
I resurrected,
Yeah.
baby."
yeah.
Fuck, man, that's exactly. It's so weird though. I felt so bad too. I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
of
I
course
was trying
you
to tell
feel
my
bad.
wife.
That's- I mean,
I was trying to tell
that's
my
the
wife.
worst
like,
thing.
Like, dude, like, oh my god. And she's like, it's okay. You owe me though, big time. And I was like, what? She's like, what do you always tell me? Like, you owe me. I was like, yeah, I know, I owe you.
She's like, good news, my heart's fine now.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, no, that fixed it.
Yeah,
Cured. That's all I needed.
yeah. She was like, trying to get a hold of her. So she called her, calling and calling and calling.
Oh,
and
man.
like, I was like, felt so bad. And I was like, dude, this sucks, dude. This is gonna be a bad weekend. And then it just turns out to be somebody like we hardly even know. And I was like,
That is
sweet.
crazy.
It's a wild story.
It's a
right?
wild story.
Good news is, again, father-in-law didn't pass away.
Yep.
Bad news is the VA is still using equipment from 1960 to do tests.
It's so weird, dude. Man.
1960. They're
Yeah, he
using the
stuck-
same equipment.
He stuck some shit in my ear, and he was like, "Oh, I can't get this to work." Well, I guess your ears are fine.
Yeah.
Like, cool. Sweet,
Yeah.
man. Sweet.
Yeah, hold on. Let's get those bunny ears out of the closet. Those worked last time. Hold on. Carla, could you come in here?
That's funny.
She can't hear.
Yeah.
Her ears are fine. I don't know why she can't hear me.
No,
told-
she
I told
passed
her
this
she
test
could-
last week.
I told her hearing's fine. So.
She has big old fucking hearing aids and shit.
Yeah, old school.
Oh, man.
Fuck, dude.
So, you guys,
That is a crazy story, though.
are you guys watching anything on TV right now?
I
Any
just watched.
series
Trump. I mean, no. I'm sorry. I got ahead of you. I was going to say I just watched Trump last night.
Oh,
Yeah, Trump was on the NRA or NRC or something like
Something.
that. Something like that. I haven't heard anything. I don't really touch politics.
yeah. Same.
But I got my wife sent me a link, and I watched Trump talk. So
Let's see. What have I been watching?
I have to correct some. Think about that, but I have to correct something that I said a couple weeks ago that I was wrong about.
Oh, okay.
I said that Shane Gillis was hosting Saturday Night Live a couple weeks
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
It's actually tomorrow,
Oh, shit.
so it hasn't happened yet.
Right.
So yeah,
I've been seeing like couple little things on TikTok
Yeah.
with him like doing stuff.
It's
I'm
starting
like, oh
to-
yeah, okay. This is
so that's
gonna
going to be a good one tomorrow.
I'm really excited to see how that turns out because right now I am in love with that dude.
Yeah,
He's,
he's
so
hilarious.
fucking
Are
funny.
you familiar with Shane Gillis, the comedian?
yeah. But I'll be honest with you. I haven't stepped into the Saturday Night Live back again since Will Ferrell left.
Oh yeah.
As soon as Will Ferrell was out, I was like, deuces.
And to
Yeah.
be
That's it.
fair, I haven't really either, but they'll play like a lot of the clips on TikTok.
TikTok.
Oh,
So
okay.
So you watch
okay,
like a
okay.
whole skit usually on
Yeah,
TikTok,
yeah,
like
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
they've done recently. And
Yeah,
stuff.
we're like
Fucking good.
we don't.
They got some good actors on. I mean, they got some good.
They got some
yeah,
good
the
skits,
cast.
yeah.
The cast is really good.
Pretty
Yeah.
solid.
But we're the same. Like I don't watch it every week, but if we hear like there's a good host
Yeah.
or something, we'll watch it. So
Yeah.
this weekend it's supposed to be really good. Shane Gillis is hosting it, and he famously got hired as a cast member on Saturday Night Live.
Originally?
Yeah,
Okay.
but he got fired.
Before he could even.
He got fired before he ever made an episode of the show.
What was the story?
he was on a podcast and he said something.
Probably something like Chinaman.
It was something, some
Trump.
He made some. I think it was some racial joke, and it didn't go over well,
right.
and they fired him before he got a chance.
And then he said that he's like, "Oh, that doesn't sound like something I was saying." They played it for him. Like, no, I guess it was.
Well, oops a daisy.
And
Oops
so,
a darn daisy.
so it's a big deal because now they've asked him to come host because he's
wow.
huge now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he blew
So, yeah.
up, dude. He blew up.
Came back around again.
Yeah. So what were you going to say?
Oh, I was gonna say I haven't really started watching anything new. I was gonna watch The Last Airbender though. That just came out on Netflix, and I was into that when it was on Nickelodeon.
The cartoon.
Yeah, The Last Airbender.
Oh, yeah.
me too.
Speaking
Well,
of,
M. Night Shyamalan made a movie of it, right?
Yeah.
And it was shitty. It was so
Yeah.
shit. I was so disappointed in it. Like, it's like, what the fuck? This is like dog shit.
Yeah.
And now Netflix is like taking it and they're like, everybody's talking
So
about
is it a series then?
it. Yeah,
Are
they
doing
made it a series.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, dude. So
No, I
I haven't watched it yet. I don't know if it's any good, but I was going to watch it.
well, the previews for it looks pretty decent.
yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's all about if it's got some substance to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I didn't understand like the whole rebirth after 1,000 years. It's like the same person. Just
Oh, he didn't rebirth. In the cartoon, he was frozen into a block of ice.
Oh, okay,
And then
okay.
they find him,
okay.
but they killed everybody.
Yeah,
They killed everybody that was an airbender.
yeah, that's right. They
So
went
he
off
was
to the mountain.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then-
yeah. Fucking murder everyone.
Yeah.
dude.
yeah.
And even the crickets, he murdered them bitches too. They
Yeah,
fucking-
and they didn't do anything
I
except
know.
make noises,
Yeah.
annoying noise at night.
But to be honest, they deserve to fucking die.
well, listen, I'm not really
Fucking
big on
crickets.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Go play your music somewhere
Yeah, dude.
else.
Fuck you, crickets.
oh
Yeah,
wow, this is fun.
I'm a big cricket fan.
So a few weeks ago, we watched The Bear, the series The Bear.
The 30-minute episode, The Bear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome show. We watched the whole 2
Oh,
seasons.
you binged it all,
We
right?
binged the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
2 seasons in one day.
That's another one I've been watching. Yeah.
It's so good. But what I was going to say is, so last weekend, we're in that limbo where we haven't started a new show yet or anything. And does this ever happen to you where your wife starts watching something
Oh yeah.
and you're like,
What is it she's watching?
I'm not interested in that.
Yeah.
And then you find yourself, well, a little different story, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in the kitchen working on my gumbo.
Oh shit.
Okay, this back to the gumbo story.
Yeah,
I like
I like
how
it.
this went full circle,
too.
guys.
And
me too.
and
I
I
like
could I
this.
could see the TV from where I'm at in the
Night
kitchen,
Rider's
right?
on.
And my wife's I could hear her flicking through the Roku, doop, doop,
Right,
doop,
right.
doop, doop, trying to find something.
Yeah.
And then
What did she land
and then
on?
all of a sudden I start hearing some music playing, like, oh, she picked something.
Yeah, like she found something.
She picked something. And quickly I realized that
Oh.
she picked she started watching Beverly Hills 90210
Wow, she went old school.
Yeah.
Wow.
She brought it back.
From like
Holy
1992.
shit. Wow,
She
with
brought
Johnny
it back.
Depp in it and all
No,
that?
no. Johnny
Yeah,
Depp's not in
I
it.
thought he was in
No,
90210.
yeah.
Yeah, he
It was
was.
the guy in the Buffy the Vampire. It's
He was
He's in the very beginning of it.
90210?
no.
The very beginning of it.
He was in 21 Jump Street. He
That's what it was.
That's it. Yeah, yeah,
That's what it was.
and that was
Yeah.
in the 80s. That
Yeah.
was way before.
Okay.
It's basic
90210, yeah.
yeah, Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
a bunch of teenagers in high school in Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Anyway, so she starts watching it and I'm doing something and then I came down here and I'm like, fuck that. I'm not watching this shit.
Good for you.
I came down here and then I
Good
came
for you,
upstairs
man.
and
Not
she's
having
like,
it.
I came upstairs and she was like, said something. She's like, where you been? I'm like, I'm not watching this shit. You know?
Good
I'm
for
like,
you,
I don't
man.
want to. I don't want to watch this bullshit.
Yeah,
I don't
all right. Did you
stand
point?
for this.
Did you point too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Stand for
I
this.
said,
Yes.
I said, get that bullshit off my
Yeah,
TV,
dude.
bitch.
Oh, shit, dude. What?
Now I know. Now I know it's getting exaggerated.
Whoa, shit.
I know it's
Pump
getting
the brakes here,
exaggerated.
buddy, dude.
Yeah.
You're taking
Okay. I didn't say that.
All right.
Trying to make the story sound better.
Yeah, right. Like,
I was like,
what did you say? I think we need to fix the switch
I love
in the
90210.
bathroom.
Anyway, go on.
Anyway, but I was like, Psh, I'm not watching that.
Yeah, go on.
And she's like, oh, I could change it.
Yeah. And you did.
And I was like, well, I'm doing something else anyway, so whatever.
I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
Whatever, watch your dumb little
Oh
shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Damn, bitch. Right.
Anyway, long story short, I'm fucking balls deep into it now. I'm not even gonna mess around,
dude.
I made the mistake, Greg. I made the mistake is I was like, I'll just sit down and look at my phone instead, and then pretty soon you're like,
yeah,
what is she? Wasn't she
90210 though?
Yeah.
And then pretty soon the phone's down, and I'm like, and then I ask her a question. She's like, "You're watching this?" I'm like, "All right, I am."
How
Well,
many
you kind of
seasons?
have to now.
Yeah. How
need to
deep are
know.
you in now?
Dude, we're like on the
Like
second
season?
season, bro.
Jesus.
It's so stupid.
Since the gumbo,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a lot. That's a lot. They're
like,
chewing through it quick.
I'm going to say, like, I see a tattoo happening next. You know what it is? You know what it probably is? Is you started watching it, and it started bringing you back to high school that you remember. And now all of a sudden there becomes this affiliation. You start recognizing things, and you start the the drama in high school all of a sudden starts getting you.
Yeah.
There's always that hot cheerleader you stick around for. You're like, she's cute, but gotcha.
So
Hook, line, and sinker.
yeah, man.
Dang.
I'm
disappointed.
believe me, bro. I'm ashamed of myself.
Listen, I'm gonna be opposition.
And I know
here.
since it's only the three of us, I can let it out here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be opposition, bro.
Okay.
I mean, at least you're spending time with your wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Long
go.
story short, at the end of the day, you guys spent time together,
Little QT.
right?
Yeah.
You
That's
know
all
what
that
I mean?
matters.
Yeah.
But you guys watch some bullshit TV sometimes.
I
dude.
know.
I mean,
Jesus.
yeah, but
I mean, it's
it
about the
still
quality
counts.
time. Like, I get
It
it.
still counts.
I get it,
though.
right?
You know, man. At the end of the day,
It does
you can
count.
still still
dude.
mark your check box.
Do you want it quality time, dude? You know what I'm saying? Or do you want it like just mediocre time?
Hey,
dude?
you know what I'm discovering, Greg? You can kind of get into anything. Yeah.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
I've tried.
No.
I tried to watch Golden Girls.
Oh,
Can't do
what?
it. Can't
Shut
do
up.
it.
Get out of here with that.
Golden Girls.
I could watch Golden Girls any time of
My
the
little,
day.
love
my
Golden
little prairie.
Girls.
My
Betty.
little house on the prairie.
Loved Prairie.
I can't do
Little
it.
House on the Prairie, bro.
Can't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
No. Can't
Yeah.
do it. What's another gay one?
Medicine Woman.
No, can't do that one either.
Dr.
I
Quinn.
definitely can't do that
Dr.
one.
Quinn. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have a lot of shows that I can't watch. It's too old school for me.
Yo,
But,
that's
so
what
you-
was that movie with the helicopter though?
The A-Team.
No, the helicopter. He flew a war helicopter out of a mountain. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Airwolf.
Airwolf.
Airwolf,
Oh yeah,
dude.
no, I didn't even have
Airwolf,
it. No,
bro.
I didn't have it.
You didn't have Airwolf?
I wasn't even close to that.
No, dude, Airwolf is the shit, bro. I used to watch Airwolf a lot. He'd go against jets in his helicopter.
Yeah.
Then he'd fly his secret helicopter
Yeah.
to his secret mountain base. It was awesome, dude.
You got Airwolf and I got MASH, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's what
Oh,
my
I hated
dad,
MASH,
my
dude.
dad would roll with MASH.
Yeah, dude. And it always came on.
There's your theme song right there.
Synth, dude. Just tearing it up, right?
You hear that synthesizer?
Dude, right? It's so mean, bro.
Oh, did a loop de loop.
Yeah, dude. Airwolf.
I could see getting into that.
I was into Airwolf a
I'm
lot.
a sucker for like airplanes and
Yeah, dude.
helicopters
That
and
was
stuff.
I would loved Airwolf. And whenever that was on, I was like, oh my god, Airwolf's on. That and God, Knight Rider was the
Yeah,
shit back
I
in the
did.
day.
I did Knight Rider.
Did-
Ma-
and A-Team.
MacGyver.
Whenever time, yep, MacGyver.
Yeah, MacGyver was good.
Come on, and you know what?
Been there, done that.
I've seen episodes of
Three's
Three's Company.
Company. Three's Company.
I never got into it though, but I did watch a few episodes of it.
You want to hear a mashup we made?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah, dude. It's like
Knock on the door.
I'm Come on, knock on my door.
Yeah.
Dude. See?
No, I can see
Yeah.
that being
Yeah.
something.
Real nice, real smooth. Like,
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. Yeah. Three's Company though, but that was a good one.
Three's Company.
There was a lot of shows I did get into though, like Vicky the Robot. Really into
You
that.
know, I didn't. I think I was like you on that one. I seen a couple episodes.
Yep. I saw a lot of Vicky the Robot.
I was gonna say that's one of the. There's a couple of shows that I remember from when I was a kid that I could never remember details enough to like search for it or to talk to anybody about it.
Right.
But I fucking remember watching that Vicky the Robot show,
Yeah.
and I could never place it until like YouTube came around and you could like really search like all of the little memories you had until it
Right.
finally pops up. You're like, oh my god, there it is.
Yeah, dude.
There was another one. There was one for me. It was a show that was that was on when we were young, and right now I just lost the name of it. But I've
Describe it. I might know
Yeah,
it.
yeah, give it to us.
so it was. Oh my god! I just saw a video of it the other day, and so I know the name, but I can't remember it. So it was a department store at night,
But he would turn into a mannequin?
but the mannequin would come
yeah,
alive.
Yeah.
Mannequin.
No, it was a children's
TV
show.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there was a little mouse named Muffy, and there was like a security guard that was like a Muppet guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
Today's special.
Today's special.
Yeah, I would have lost my leg on that one. yeah, I'd have lost
Today's
my leg on that
special. That Land of the Lost. I used to love Land of the
one.
Lost.
Land of the Lost
Land
was
of the
classic.
Yeah,
That was a
so good.
one.
That was such a good one.
That's-
There's so many like old school ones. I used to watch a lot of the Saturday morning cartoons, dude. Like Ghostbusters back in the day. When X-Men came out, that was a big deal. Remember when X-Men started coming out on
that was
Saturday night?
bomb, dude.
Dude, it was so good.
From Darkwing.
yeah,
and,
Darkwing Duck, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh! That
Did
was
this
played on
unlock anything?
PBS right here?
Does this unlock a memory?
Yeah, no, I've seen it. Yeah. Wow. I didn't realize how depressed I was as a child until I started watching this right now.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Try to get little kids to watch this kind of shit
nice
today.
try.
Oh yeah, nice try. Yeah,
You'd
can't
have
do it.
turned it on 3 seconds. They'd have turned it off.
Oh yeah, they're destroying
That's
it for
right.
sure. There was there's some they've come so far though in that, right? Like everybody wants to watch bright colors.
Oh yeah, no.
you know, like the
it
little
is.
Einstein was like the beginning of that was like big bright colors and
Yeah.
like
That's funny.
Yeah.
We sound like we just sound like old people. Like back in my day,
Yeah.
But
Fraggle
yeah.
Rock was another good one.
Fraggle Rock.
That was
you
the way.
kidding me? That was
Hell yeah.
bomb.com.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
man.
go look up bomb.com. You see Fraggle Rock still
Yeah, dude.
hanging out there.
Exactly.
You're going to have to dig for it, but you'll see it.
You'll see it. You'll
Yeah.
see it. Ooh man,
Loved it.
we do this every once in a while. We just
Yeah.
go down and
We get nostalgic and then we start.
nostalgia train. Yeah.
Yeah, so I spent the night at, my parents would always get rid of me on the weekends. So I spent a lot of time at my grandparents. So Nick at Night,
Yep.
we had Mr.
Sure.
Ed,
Yep. Mr. Ed was on a lot.
Green Acres,
Green
Dennis the Menace.
Acres was
Leave It to Beaver.
Farm living is a life. for
Lassie?
me. Yep, Lassie.
Lassie.
Lassie was the shit, dude.
Flipper.
Yeah.
Yep, Flipper.
Flipper.
But Lassie was the one, dude. I used to binge watch Lassie,
Oh,
bro.
man. That
Anytime
dog
I could.
talk. Are you kidding me?
Dude, fuck. Plus, eventually they came out in color ones. So they had all
Yeah.
the black ones,
Yeah.
black and white ones,
Oh,
but then they came
man.
out with the colored ones too,
Yeah.
which was
yeah.
awesome.
You know what surprised me? Is how that boy could understand his dog.
Yeah,
I've had several animals. I still wouldn't be able to know what they know.
right.
Famously, the mom's always like, "What, Lassie? Timmy fell down the well."
Yeah, down the well, really? I'm like, these guys are putting something in their water. That's
Why the
what
fuck
this
can't
is.
Timmy stay out of the well?
And why is he always getting hit by lightning?
Yeah,
Why is always old man Glimmer got hit by a well
yeah,
and lightning?
yeah. No, the dog would have retired by then. They'd be like, these guys are getting in too much
I
trouble.
wonder how many dogs they went through.
Probably at least 4.
Yeah, that was a
4 or 5.
long-lived show, I think. Right?
Yeah, no, it's stretched.
Yeah.
yeah, it's stretched. And I think you're right. I
Dude.
think it did go through another dog.
Yeah, yeah.
At least one.
Yeah.
At least one.
Google that shit, dude. I gotta know now.
Yeah.
How many dogs did the original Lassie go
Come
through?
on, it's
Okay,
worth a
okay.
Google.
Yeah, dude, it definitely is worth.
It's
a
worth
Google.
a Google.
Like, dude, that's Google worthy, right there.
Yeah.
They're like, we went
Come
through
on.
16 dogs. We couldn't ever find one that talked.
According to the original story, Lassie is a female collie,
Okay.
but not everyone knows that Lassie was never played by a female dog.
Oh,
Really?
wow. That's like government
Wow.
type stuff coming out
Dude.
right now.
Yeah.
Blew my mind right now.
From MGM's first film in 1943 to the last episode of the famous TV series, 9 different dogs played Lassie.
9.
And they were all males.
Wow.
I'll be dipped.
Isn't that about the fucking industry, though, right? You know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Yeah. Greg has a miniature Lassie dog.
I
Do
do.
you really?
Yeah, I do.
He has a mini collie.
A
no,
mini lass?
I don't have a mini collie. I
mini
have a
lass?
Sheltie,
A Sheltie.
which it isn't related to the collie breed
They
at
just
all.
look exactly
But they
like
do
them.
look exactly alike. I couldn't believe that they weren't related. I was like, what the fuck? That's not true.
Yeah,
But it is. It's true.
Obviously, someone was drinking when they were writing
Yeah,
down
they're
the
like, oh,
notes.
this is a fucking Sheltie.
Yeah.
Well, what about this mini collie? Well, that's a mini collie, you dumb shit. Get out of here.
Yeah.
This is a Sheltie.
Yeah. You
They're
should
like,
know
what?
the difference.
It's the same, out of the same puppies. They're
Yeah.
like, this is a Sheltie.
Yeah, no, this
That literally
this one
came
here-
out of a mini collie. What are you talking about?
No, it's different.
Like, no. It's a
What'd
Sheltie.
it do?
It was just a man and a wife
It's a
arguing.
Sheltie's sheepdog. A Shetling sheepdog is what
Oh,
it is.
Them
shit.
sheepdogs are smart.
Oh,
Yeah, they are.
shit.
Way
they're
smarter
smart.
than
Holy
me.
shit.
dude.
Yeah.
She could talk and everything.
I bet she could tie her shoe too.
Oh, shit, dude.
She's got
Good thing,
that on me.
good thing there's no wells around here.
Yeah, we'd be getting notified like every day.
For real, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
is it that time already? Is that what you were doing? You were like looking? Were you looking for some?
No, man.
No? Good. Good. Because I was like, it's not.
I mean, it could be.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it probably should be.
I'm just going to tell you all right now. Now that I'm a little bit older, my bladder is a little bit smaller. So it's like
Oh, geez.
I like pounded this thing, and like I've got this tied in a knot right now.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Like
Do you need to use the restroom?
I'm like I was looking at that fish tank. I'm like, oh no.
No.
Oh,
Be
no.
my guest. Go right ahead.
Should I take the helmet off
Yeah.
or the?
Just take a left at the bottom of the stairs and go down the little hallway down there.
So
You'll
there's
see it.
there's walking
There's
involved.
a
Is
bathroom.
what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Oh god.
We can carry you. We can roll you
I'm
in the
just saying,
chair.
maybe you might want to roll a tarp out just in case,
Right.
because like,
Well, there's already rue everywhere. So
Is there?
We're fine. Bro.
okay, so we can just blend it in.
Yeah.
for
Just
Yeah,
loosen
okay.
up the room.
Yeah, the rue is getting real hard. by
Okay,
this
well, you
point.
guys talk amongst yourself.
We're going to start.
Oh, we're going to.
I'm going to.
And about you, probably.
I hope you do, and tell
Yeah.
the listeners about it too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and they'll be like, "Yeah, we agree."
we're going to.
Yeah, he does look like the chubby kid off of Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? Sometimes you remind me of. You ever seen that movie Half Baked?
He has to piss.
Yes,
The white guy.
the
The white guy.
oh yeah,
You know.
yeah, the Burr,
Yeah,
Jim
yeah.
Burr.
Yeah, Jim Burr.
Yeah. Yeah,
you
yeah.
kind of look like him a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah.
Don't get too carried away. Right? A little bit though.
Listen, I'm going to talk about a horse and seeing a dog or something. Like that.
All right.
Yeah.
I think you're spot on with that
Yeah,
reference.
yeah.
So, good for you.
Oh, and we locked this door?
Yep. And it's locked. You're done.
I got a little yellow button now. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, man.
It's Jim Brewer.
Jim
by the way.
Brewer. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think he has a little bit sometimes.
I
but-
see it.
Yeah. Me
Well,
too.
Jim Brewer has.
The eyes. That's
Yeah,
what it
it's
is.
in the
It's in
eyes,
the
yeah.
eyes, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, what's up, dude? Let's chop it up a little bit. I'm having a good time tonight.
Me too. I'm having a great
Yeah.
time.
I hope everybody finds this as intriguing and interesting as I do.
Yeah, it's really been a fun episode. We should have Chad on more.
Yeah.
I mean, when he gets back, I'm going to ask him if he'll replace you as a co-host, but
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
Oh, is that what's going to happen? We should flash our dicks to his TikTok live.
Hey, man, we're not.
Yeah.
We're
let's
not
show
doing
our
it.
let's show
We're
our
not
dicks on his TikTok
We're
live.
not doing that.
Let's do it. Let's get him banned on TikTok by showing our dicks. His TikTok live's not even looking at us though.
Oh yeah.
So,
they don't.
They don't
know.
want to see these
They-
fools. Let's flash our dicks on his TikTok
Dude, like,
live.
do you think a tea bag? Just a big nutsack on the middle of his screen.
Just drop it down from the top of the camera. He could probably hear us from the bathroom.
Oh yeah, dude. He's like, "What are they doing?
Don't you dare fuck
Don't
with my
do
TikTok.
it."
He comes in, he's like, oh.
Dude, I was gonna say we've been doing good. We haven't even mentioned peepees at all, really.
Oh yeah.
And now you're
Sorry.
like, we're teabagging. Fucking-
Well, it's different. We're not like Blake and his friends, his boys. They're like really fond of peepees.
Yeah.
And they don't talk about them like we do.
No.
We're like, oh, let's show our dick to the camera.
Right.
But they're like, oh, I want to touch one.
That's not what they are.
Yeah, they're like, we've all seen each other's wieners and we enjoy it. Like, let me pull mine out right now and show you my scars.
Oh man, yeah,
Who does
like,
that shit?
okay. Dude.
You
I
know?
wonder how much that
Fucking
hurt.
guys.
He's just had like a vasectomy.
He's like, oh, look at my balls.
I'm like, dude, like, calm down, man. That has to be painful. He's just like, we're not pulling on him. I'm like, ooh, fuck. He's gonna feel that tomorrow if you don't feel it already.
Right?
Jesus. Anyway, man, what has been up with you, man? What's been up? What's new?
Not a lot, man.
Yeah, man. It's been just a wild
It's been a great week.
wild week, man.
Been excited for this podcast. We definitely did not teabag your TikTok live to get you banned.
Guess what?
What?
I missed.
Oh shit!
So we're even.
Okay.
He completely missed. He's in the bedroom.
So how's that?
He's pissing
Yeah.
on like the beds.
Yeah, no, I didn't even get to the hall, bud.
Right.
Oh shoot.
It's the roux. It's the roux.
Yeah, no, it is what it is.
It's all right.
Let's just be real. It's fine.
It's all right. I don't
Yeah,
come down in the
that'd be
basement very often anyway.
I put newspapers over it.
That's
good.
like Big Daddy.
Yeah,
He's just putting newspapers in there.
yeah.
Zuck.
The Kangaroo Show. The Kangaroo Show.
That movie is so good.
I love
Big
Adam
Daddy.
Sandler, dude.
Anything Adam Sandler's good.
Right.
Almost.
Now he's getting a little bit
Except
older.
for
It's
what's that?
it's
What,
hit
Jack
and
and
miss.
Jill wasn't very good.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
that one.
Now that he's getting a little bit older, it's a little bit hit and miss.
Yeah.
I mean, he did well on Grown Ups. I like the
Yeah,
Grown
some of the
Ups.
Netflix stuff that's been coming out lately is a little.
I think it's kind of pushed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think kind of like you were saying,
Yeah.
you get to a certain point, and then you just kind of lose your
Yeah.
edge, and now you're just producing it to produce it.
Right.
I think that's where Adam
Just for a
Sandler.
paycheck.
I think that's kind of where he's at now in
He's
his
got to
career.
pay the bills, bro.
That's
You know?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Netflix keeps throwing
when
money at him.
Netflix is
That's
like,
it.
we'll give you $400 billion to make 3 more movies. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll phone this in. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
I'll call the squad.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's some good. He has some bangers out there, like 50 First Dates.
Yeah.
I thought that was good.
One of my favorite movies,
Drew
dude.
Barrymore.
Yeah, dude, it's so good.
That was good.
The
I
guy
like-
falls through the boat.
Yeah.
That fucking dude.
Yeah.
Who is that guy? The dude who falls through the boat in that movie. He's in a lot of his movies. Rob Schneider. Yeah, I remember like right when I looked at you, I was like, "You look like Rob Schneider, but you don't. You look like Jim Brewer a little bit,
Little Jim, huh?
little Jim Brewer." And yeah,
Let's see. So being out there, this is who I get. The guy off of Scream.
oh yeah, I can see that
Yeah,
too.
I
What's his
get
name?
that a lot.
The tall one, right?
Yeah,
What's
the taller one.
Yeah, he's in Hackers too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's young in Hackers, though, real young.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
Scream
I
too.
can't remember his name all of a sudden.
Me neither.
Nope. Yeah.
Matthew Lillard.
yeah.
You hit.
Dude.
Look at you.
Fuck, he's so good with like actors' names and like song names and like
Jeez
song
Louise.
lyrics and like he's
Making gumbo and
he's
Yeah.
so good
Just
at
keep
stuff.
going.
Yeah, he's so good at stuff, dude. You know,
Dang, Jeff.
don't
I just
stop there.
wish. I
Making
just wish.
tables.
yeah.
Come on.
You make good tables. You know,
No, he. I mean, to that point.
yeah, just tables fucking.
I mean, to be honest,
His wife helped him a lot though.
was it more his wife then?
Yeah, dude, I would
Are
say
we-
so.
are we- his
I think he
wife
had
did
like
it?
a general idea of what he
So
wanted.
he's like, I
but
want
she
it.
was
Okay,
like,
okay.
So what he did is he's like, I want it to look like this, and she says, "Okay, Jeff, I got your back."
That's
kind of deal.
not what
Is that what
happened.
happened?
Oh,
it
listen,
is.
listen.
And then his wife's like, "Let's watch 90210," and he's like, "Okay."
You did
Let's
the
do this,
table,
ma'am.
yeah.
All right.
It's a give and take. Yeah, that's how marriage works.
He didn't say like, "Look,
Yeah.
I'm not watching this dumb shit."
No.
he sat right down.
No, he did.
and just started watching it.
Yeah, because all she had to do is remind him the
Yeah.
table, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Can I still tell my friends that I made the table?" And she's like, "Sit down."
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, all right.
She's like, you
I have to get up and watch
you
the
don't
gumbo
get to have any
though."
friends.
He's like the roux. I got to make the roux.
Yeah,
I gotta go make another roux. I'll be right back. All right.
Now on the Jeff and Craig podcast, It's time for the Urban Dictionary Phrase of the Week.
And as always, the Urban Dictionary Phrase of the Week is brought to you by Let's Get Roasted Coffee.
The best coffee in the fucking world. Dude.
Yeah.
Hands down. They got a couple different flavors you can pick from.
There's
air
more
roasted.
than a couple.
It's air roasted. You know, I don't want to get too crazy with it. All right?
Okay.
I'm just trying to chill out.
Good. I'm glad that
you told me to shut the fuck up last week, and I'm really hurt from
I
that.
wouldn't
He's
say
still holding on to that. That
I
must have
wouldn't
been
use
pretty
those
aggressive.
words.
Then.
My heart broke. You wouldn't believe.
That was
bro.
aggressive.
It was
Greg,
very aggressive.
we
and-
had like several weeks in a row where you really went off the rails and you were talking about cocaine and like all kinds of stuff.
Look.
Okay.
All right.
And AIDS
Some people
during
like
our
cocaine.
ad. We're trying to do an ad for our sponsor.
Hey, shut the fuck
And-
up. I'm trying to do an ad here, okay?
Oh, we still are in ad mode, aren't we?
I think so.
Oops a daisy. You guys got ADHD too, I bet.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Never heard of it.
I mean, we can't keep
Can't be
on track
fucking
to
with my
save
heart
our
like
life.
that.
What are you talking about?
I know.
Squirrel?
He's like, holy shit.
Let's Get Roasted Coffee. LGRcoffee.com.
Best coffee in the
It's
world.
locally air roasted.
Air roasted, dude,
Yeah.
in a big air roaster. It looks like a popcorn thing,
Yeah.
but it's like,
Me and my
full of
wife
coffee
are
beans.
huge coffee drinkers.
Dude, you'll
guys.
love this. You
Gotta
should
check out-
If you haven't
Huge.
tried Let's
We're
Get
huge
Roasted Coffee, you're missing out.
So where are they at? Where were they based out of?
Idaho Falls.
Idaho Falls.
Shut your mouth.
So-
Delivered fresh to your door. In a K-cup, you could still smell the goodness. So imagine in a bag.
Yeah.
It's
So let's-
Oh my gosh, tell them.
Let's tell them
Tell
all
'em,
about
dude.
it.
Yeah,
Let's
I'd
Get
love to hear
Roasted
it, guys.
Coffee. It's actually locally air roasted. They
my
roast the beans once a week. So when you get it delivered to you, it's
Like
fresh. You will not be able to find fresher coffee because it doesn't sit in a warehouse somewhere
For a year.
getting old like
Yeah.
every
It's
other coffee that
there,
you can
dude. Like,
So is
for
this an
you.
online thing? How do we
get.
get
Go
a hold
to
of these guys?
Go to lgrcoffee.com.
Right.
All you have to do, there's a whole bunch of different blends you can choose from.
Yep.
Light, dark, and light, medium, dark
Yeah,
roasts
yeah.
from all over the world.
Yep.
You
the
choose.
Colombian mix.
you
There's
can
a-
Okay,
choose.
that's a classic for me.
Yep.
Then you can choose whether you would like them ground for you. You can get whole bean.
Yeah, I'm whole bean all
You
the way.
can even get it into a K cup. They'll
I get
put it
mine
in a K cup.
K-cups. 'Cause-
Is that
And then
right?
Yep.
Quick and easy, quick to go.
if you're local,
Yeah.
they'll deliver it right to your door in person, or they'll ship it wherever it needs to go as well.
Wow.
If you enter the code word Jeff and Greg, you get 10% off of everything in their store. So merch, coffee, mugs, everything.
And you can sign up for a subscription too.
Yep.
So they'll deliver it on a schedule, whatever you choose.
Yep.
So it just
Wow.
keeps coming. You don't have to think about it.
You can adjust that too. Like if you're starting to get piled up,
Yeah.
you could stop it for a little bit, bring it back.
Wow.
Very delicious coffee.
LGR Coffee.
I
We
have to
love
check
it.
these guys out.
One of the only coffees that I will drink black, straight black.
It's really good.
I don't even need creamer. It's that good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Recommend
It's
it.
Good.
I'm just saying that's saying something.
It is. I do.
You know what I mean?
I do put a
You
little
know?
sugar in,
Just a little kiss.
a little kiss, but that's
Like
it.
how you give your sister a kiss on the cheek. Just
Oh, you should see how he kisses his sister, and you don't want none of that.
it's a two.
It's
more than you. It's
it's
really
intense.
friendly.
Yeah,
Is it friendly?
yeah.
It's very friendly.
Okay, well you got a good relationship
Yeah.
with your sister. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's
It's healthy.
I
That's what they
mean,
say.
you know,
You ever seen that skit on SNL?
I had to dump cold water on him.
Where
one
they-
time.
Yeah.
where they're
Darn
kissing.
it.
And I can't remember. Anyway, who cares? I'm so fucking horrible.
Making me choke on my non-alcoholic
My
beer.
stories I'm so horrible at telling stories. Anyway, go on.
All right, Greg. We're deep into the Urban Dictionary now, and we haven't even started yet.
Oh,
So
yeah,
why don't you
yeah.
tell everybody how to get prepped and ready while I pull them up?
Well, out there in podcast land, I want you guys, maybe take a load off, dude. Get comfortable. Get a robe on, maybe. Maybe you got out of the shower. Get your hair dried off. Powder your nose.
Lathered down with some
Yeah.
cocoa butter.
Yeah,
Some
get a
Sasquatch.
nice healthy lather of cocoa butter on. I like that, dude. I haven't used cocoa butter. yet.
It smells nice.
I bet it's delicious.
I've never
too.
done cocoa butter.
Yeah, me neither. But get a nice lather of it on you, and then
Something
sit down
healthy.
in a good old reclining chair, preferably your granddad's old recliner chair, the one that's been busted in for years, dude.
The one he died in.
Maybe he died in it, dude. You know, and
That's
you
why.
just really just kick that up, dude, and just sink into his old, just depressed
Yeah.
chair.
Yeah.
And
they
then-
didn't find his body for 3 weeks,
Yeah.
but they took it to the car wash
Yeah.
and got most of the smell out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
it's just really comfortable though. And then kick back, dude, because my friend here, Jeff, he's gonna paint you a picture like fucking Bob Ross, dude.
Dang.
It's
I feel
time.
like I'm like overdressed for this.
Oh, you are definitely. It's time for the Urban Dictionary phrase of the week, baby.
Let's hear
You'll
it.
change your mind quickly.
Okay, so just a warning: there is a 2-4 in there. So one of them is supposed to be read before the other.
Okay. So I'll read the titles and we'll switch it up a little bit. Usually we'll let the guest choose the
Right.
order, but it sounds like
Yeah.
the order is chosen for us
It's
this
done
week.
did.
So I'll read the titles and you tell me which order to read them
Okay.
in. The first one is called Las Vegas Chainsaw.
Yep.
And then we've got Slugging the Vegas Slot.
Yep. So
I don't like the name
chainsaw is the first one, I believe.
of that. Okay.
Yeah. And then slugging is the next one. And then is it?
I hope everyone
Is there one more after that?
is strapped in. No, there's only those two.
I thought there was one more. I thought I did 3.
No,
Should
sir.
I take my shoes off?
You might want to.
Maybe.
I mean, I do have a case of the gout.
Oh shit! How bad is it? Like,
I mean, scale of 1 to 10, it's like,
yikes!
I mean,
yikes!
yeah, no, I had to put these feet in plastic like Ziploc bags before I came in here.
Okay.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I only did 2. Huh?
Here we go.
I had another one for you, but I guess I
You
didn't.
only sent me 2 of them, boy.
Damn.
Okay.
All right.
Usually do 3 solid, but
It's all
Got
right.
busy. It was
It's
a busy
okay.
week.
Sometimes we do 4.
I mean, obviously
that's
somebody was telling the lies
Yeah,
out there and creating stories. So I mean, you were a busy boy.
yeah,
Trying to put out a
was
brush
like,
fire.
Hey, look, sorry, family. Like sometimes the father-in-laws die,
Yeah.
but they
Sometimes
didn't
they
die
don't.
tonight.
Ta-da!
It's practice for.
Yeah.
It's just practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just wanted
Fire-
to
That's what I'm
see.
going to tell my
It's
wife.
like a
I was
fire
like,
drill.
it's just practice. It's
Yeah.
like, your
Fire.
family seemed to have done pretty well.
Not bad.
Pass that on.
I could see where
I
we
will
could
grade
level
them.
up
Yeah.
a little bit. Like I could see where we could tighten things up, guys.
I would say a 7 out of 10, though. Solid.
Yeah, that's passing.
Yeah.
Like Julie, I mean,
Yeah,
you
she dropped
didn't
the
really
ball a
show
little bit.
up,
She
Julie.
wasn't really fast
Okay,
enough on the
so
phone.
Obviously, we're going to have to work on that.
She could have probably got 10 or 20 people.
Yeah, at
She didn't
least.
even call anybody.
Not even a courtesy.
Fucking Julie.
Dang it, Julie.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think we might have some ADD here.
No.
I think so.
I can't diagnose anybody, but
I can.
Okay, the Las Vegas Chainsaw.
Okay. Right.
Excuse me. The Las Vegas Chainsaw is when one sexual partner puts a roll of quarters into the other's anus,
wow.
then places a string of anal beads into the aforementioned anus.
Wow.
The partner then pulls the anal beads out, causing the quarters to come out like a slot machine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ching, 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 ching.
Very enthusiastic lover maybe would do that for you. I really like the sound of coins hitting the floor.
Yeah.
Can you for me? XYZ,
Interesting.
Yeah, I
And
think
she says, no.
Yeah.
well, they're gold doubloons. How about that? You can keep them afterwards. She'll do it, I guarantee you. If they're gold doubloons, they're doing it.
I was just thinking of hand sanitizer the whole time.
There's not enough.
Yeah, no,
There's not enough.
Yeah. I'd strap into it like
Then you go and sell those same gold doubloons to a pawn shop after the deed.
Yeah.
That's ballsy
Well,
and smelly.
Like, your money stinks here.
the funny thing about it is they'd probably tell you even a worse story.
Oh, right.
They're like this. Oh, that's a Tuesday, Carl.
They
That's
just
a
came out of a
Tuesday.
Sheesh.
They're probably worth more. Let me get my expert.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have an expert for this.
Carl.
So it turns out they're worth $1 million. What do you want for them? $1 million? I'll give you $48.
I gotta take these to an auction and try to get $1 million for them.
I got a gas card that's got $30 on it. Take it or leave it.
Gas card.
Okay, next one is slugging the Vegas slot.
All right.
I already don't like the sound of it.
All right, me neither.
It sounds physical.
Yeah.
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 It does.
It's a sexual act
Okay.
Of course.
performed immediately after performing the Las Vegas chainsaw.
Right.
So the money,
this is
ching,
a
ching,
follow-up.
ching, ching, ching.
Follow up.
Yeah.
The partner on whom the Vegas chainsaw has been performed positions themselves on all fours, ass crack up.
Right. Of course. Yeah.
As the loving performer of the act, the other partner gingerly reinserts each of the quarters that were previously extracted via the Las Vegas chainsaw back into the other partner's ass, one by one, like a chronic gambler feeding an old-style coin slot machine.
Interesting.
For extended and invigorating play, repeat the Vegas chainsaw after all the quarters are back in.
Yeah. So it's like a never-ending cycle. You could just keep doing it.
If you ever you
No,
know,
I haven't.
as I sit here and I listen to these stories,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
Stories, if you will. Yeah.
well, yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
These are
Do you
real life
ever
events.
think to yourself, like, how bored are you? I mean, what? At what point in your life are you like looking around for loose change and being like, you know what? This might work, and if it doesn't,
Right.
what do we lose out of it?
What if there already was like the Vegas chainsaw guy? He's like, he already did that. And then somebody was like, you know what? I can make this better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear that story about Jim? Like, do you think he's making it up? Why don't we try that? I mean,
I just happen to have a roll full of pennies right here.
I mean, I don't have bowling night on Wednesdays. That's done.
Do we still have plastic on the couches? Let's try this.
I know I got a tarp out in the garage. That's pretty.
Let's just do it in the
Durable.
garage.
Yeah.
That's so right.
Yeah.
That's why I work on our car anyway.
Wow.
We need to really invent some of our own.
Yeah. I feel like we could come up with much better urban dictionaries than
Yes.
this filth that you bring us every week.
I try, bro. There's nothing but filth on there.
I know.
It's after all the years we've been doing this, it's all filth.
Yeah.
It's all
And it never
filth.
gets better.
It never does, dude.
But it's okay.
They're never like wholesome.
You know what'd be crazy?
If we found a wholesome one?
No, if we found out it's literally one person that's been writing it the whole time.
He's just
You know
going
what I
under
mean?
different aliases.
Yeah,
He's like, fuck.
yeah. No, it's literally just been one guy this whole time.
He's just sick and twisted,
Yeah.
dude.
In jail.
Yeah.
Got nothing better to do.
He grew the whole brand by himself.
All of it.
The whole Urban Dictionary is just his idea.
We should make a Jeff and Greg coffee table book with all of them in it that we've read.
God, it's so many, dude. So many.
Oh, and rank them. Like get 100 and go from 100 down to your favorite.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I definitely have my
Yeah.
favorites.
Is it the Canadian ones? Some of the Canadian ones are great.
Yeah, the Montana musket loader is my
That's
favorite.
his favorite, yeah.
I'll let everyone look that one up on their own. I don't feel like saying it out loud right now.
Yeah,
I'm
keep it
just
close
saying.
to the vest, dude.
Yeah.
I like it, you know?
Just look up the Montana musket loader when you have a sec.
Now, Chad, I know you like tacos.
Oh, geez.
You're a taco
Oh, are you
fanatic.
kidding me?
Garcia's Street Tacos,
Is
proud
that,
sponsor, but they also have the best tacos in Idaho Falls.
Are they doing street?
Yeah, they're doing street, they're doing birria, they're doing all of them.
Oh, you know how good Bria is.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't even get introduced to Bria until like about 4 years ago.
right?
And
Me neither.
literally changed my life.
I don't think anybody in Idaho Falls did until she brought it into Idaho Falls. You know,
Oh, my
I think
gosh.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I had never even heard of it
Yeah.
until one day we were watching videos from Garcia's Street Tacos, and she's like, "Check this out," and everyone was like, "What?"
yeah,
This video blew up, and
yeah. She
it
was
changed
like,
everything.
just
And
making him. Oh,
it showed the whole process from beginning to end
So
of making it, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!"
why aren't we there right now?
They got so busy that the wait like people were complaining how long the wait was because
People wanted
quite a rush. But now she Berea's everything.
Yeah.
She can get Berea ramen,
Yep.
Stop it.
everything.
What else does she bring? Pizza?
Pizza. There's a pizza. She has a taco pizza with the Berea dip stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
She is a damn genius. She is the best person too. She's so nice.
Yeah. She's the nicest person. When you go in there, she's one of those restaurant owners that she makes everyone feel like they're special.
Oh, like everybody's family.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah. She's
and
a great
on the
person.
weekends, it turns into Palona's nightclub.
Yep.
You can go in there and dance.
Get your dance on if you want. They have live
Interesting.
music, live bands. Get your
The drinks are flowing.
The drinks are flowing. The people are
Yeah.
dancing.
Looks like a great
It's a good time, man. Yeah.
So check out Garcia's Street Tacos.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Best.
The best.
You had me at Brie.
I know.
You really did.
I know I did.
Yeah.
I mean, you really had me at taco. Because, like, listen, I'm at the taco guy.
Dude, tacos.
Street tacos, man.
That's it, dude.
Oh, my
That's
gosh.
it.
I
This
guess.
guy right here, he can
Yeah.
make some tacos.
There
man.
is not much better.
Yeah. Make it two. Make it 2 tacos. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Yeah.
Make it too.
Make it 2. Bro.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. Chad, thanks for coming, man.
Oh, of
thanks for
course,
hanging out with
guys.
us. It's
Oh,
always
dude.
a blast.
We were just saying earlier when you were taking a piss that we should have you on more, man.
I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, dude.
I wouldn't mind it.
I know you're a busy guy, so it's an honor for when you do get out
Oh,
here.
stop.
But, dude, we should have you on more, man.
Yeah.
Love
It's
to
been
hang out
fun to
with you
chop it
guys.
up.
Let us know anytime you have anything else to, like if the movie comes out or
Oh, yeah,
when
no,
your
that-
podcast starts rolling out. Don't you have a date set or
As far as my episode,
podcast.
yeah, March 4th.
March 4th?
Yeah.
Your birthday.
It's my birthday.
And I mean,
No, for real, that's my
That's
my
why
birthday.
he told me earlier that that's why he
Wow.
picked that day.
I know.
His
well,
birthday gift to
because
you.
I've been talking to Jeff, and I'm like, Jeff, I admire you guys so much,
Right,
and
right.
like this is really important to
As
me.
you should, as you
this
should.
is my baby,
Right.
and I'm like I just want in your gut tell me like when, like, do you have any intuition on when I should roll this out?
Right, right.
And the first thing he says, March 4th.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm like, is that March 4th in symbolism is like, moving past and moving forward? And
Right.
he's like, no, it's Greg's birthday. I'm like, oh,
That's even better.
well.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a gift. I mean, hello. Like, why? I mean, you had me at Greg.
Right.
You're like, I was trying to dig deep and find a good
Yeah.
reason, but there's
Yeah.
nothing better than
That really is.
No, that's crazy. How old are we turning?
44.
Oh,
44.
I got 1 year on you, bud.
Do you?
Yeah.
No way.
4th of July, I'm 45.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, you're old as fuck.
So-
I know, dude.
God, dude.
You know what?
I can't even imagine turning 45, bro.
Oh,
Fuck.
oh man.
That's crazy.
Greg's
Oh,
birthday.
geez.
Greg's birthday is a sort of a landmark for us every year because it's
Weird, too, how that happened.
it's our show anniversary as well. Not the day,
close,
but
though.
it's that week.
Yeah.
So we always know when Greg gets a year older. So does the podcast.
Wow.
That's weird.
We
What
are
a
hitting
trip.
14 this year.
That's a trip, you guys.
Yeah, man.
Dude, so much fun.
Wow.
That's so awesome, dude.
That's
Yeah.
a trip.
14 years, man.
I'm on my second marriage. My first marriage didn't even last 14 years.
Oh, right?
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, neither did mine.
you guys,
Yeah.
I mean, that's saying something.
Yeah,
For
man.
real.
It's a great time. We love it.
I couldn't imagine not doing it. You
Yeah.
know? It's like one of those things.
It'd
now
be
that-
too weird.
It's just like, oh, you're staying home on Friday? That's what?
Yeah.
That's not what we do.
Yeah.
Hang out. And,
I know occasionally one of us will cancel for some reason, sick or
Something
have
happens.
something going on.
Yeah.
And it is kind of weird to be home on a Friday night
Yeah.
and just be upstairs and my family's like, what are you doing up
you're
here?
not supposed to be up here.
Like-
Go back down there.
Like,
Yeah.
We're not used to you being around
Yeah.
on Friday nights.
Yeah, it's like this is where we actually have family time. Like,
Yeah.
could you go for a walk?
Hey,
Can you
how about
disappear for a while?
Disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where the family bonds.
I always
is
feel
our
special.
time.
Yeah.
I always feel like, oh, okay. So
Right.
this is what it's like when I'm not
Right.
around.
Right.
Everyone's all happy and
Yeah,
loving
laughing
each other.
and making jokes,
They're
baking
all-
cookies.
Yeah, baking cookies.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then I come up and you literally hear the record scratch. And
Right.
yeah, the brakes squeal. Yeah.
A big sigh.
They're like, oh, that's fine.
Okay,
I guess.
guys, it's time to wrap it up.
Fun's over.
You guys are being too noisy up here.
Yep.
Why are your feet on the couch?
Why are you breathing too loud?
He just starts complaining about his family as soon as he sees them.
Yeah. That's how it is.
Why are you guys baking cookies? Don't you know that costs money? Why are the lights on?
Yeah.
Like, I'm dad's up here. Fuck.
Gosh dang it.
Why is the temperature gauge set at 71?
Did somebody touch the thermostat?
Yeah.
At 80. Does she?
Are you kidding me?
That is sacrilegious.
Are you kidding me right now?
All right. Well, once again, Chad, thank you so much for joining us down here in
Absolutely.
Graybush Studios. We
Yes.
really appreciate it, and it's always a good time.
It's a good time.
Yeah. Anything else you want to throw in there real quick?
Yeah,
before-
let me close it up. First, congratulations, buddy. I know health-wise, you've been struggling.
Yeah, it's been a
So,
rough go.
I know it's, that's been, I mean, I can't imagine, you physically having to go through that. And then, with the family and everything, that had to have been really tough time. And it's good to see that, one, you're on this side of the dirt and you look really healthy, buddy. So
I'm working on it. Thank you.
amen for that.
It's that prolapse
Amen for
asshole
that.
again.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's it's been kind of a crazy time, but we're improving every day.
I mean, when you mention heart, I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's all jokes aside, it's not like we're talking about our colon here. You know what I mean? Like the heart's
Some of
kind
us
of pretty important. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so
it is.
when I heard that, we just kept you in you and your family in our prayers.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Because that's really scary. You don't even want to hear that. You don't even want to hear those words come out of a doctor's mouth. So
No. It's a
So, anyways,
huge surprise.
Kudos to you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank God, and glad that you're doing good. Glad that the team didn't, break up. You know what I'm saying?
Never, bro.
God's like, not yet.
Nah, we got too much to give, baby.
Greg's got 2 more Urban Dictionary jokes to tell.
Yeah.
We've got to really have opposition here with the light and the dark. We're going to meet somewhere in the middle.
Man,
We got to
I don't-
keep things balanced.
I don't think we even slowed down on the show, did we? We might have missed 1 or 2 here and there, but
Yeah.
we kept going
We
through
did.
everything.
We did keep going, dude. And you know what?
Wow.
Fuck, man, you've really bounced back, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
really cool.
You must. It's just like all the support from your family. I think really helped.
Yeah.
The whole time I was just waiting in the wings, dude. Like, I'm gonna get everything.
Yeah,
You know?
right.
Like I was like, fucking so
like-
close.
I got the
But you
U-Haul
just
sitting
pulled it
out.
out, dude. You know,
The U-Haul's been sitting out in front of the
every day I just
Yeah.
roll by with the
Yeah.
U-Haul.
It's the
Hey,
day
is
of
he
the day.
still around?
It's the day
Yeah.
of the day.
All right. Fuck. I was gonna load it all up, dude.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm
It's
sorry to
okay.
disappoint you like that.
I'm not disappointed, but I kind of wanted everything,
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here, though.
Hey,
Hey, bro,
Pa,
yeah.
pa, 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 pa.
Greg's got big plans for the show.
No, that's done as soon as you're gone, bro. I'm just shutting her down, bro. I'm taking everything.
Okay.
I'm gonna auction it off at Pawn Stars.
Okay.
10 cents.
All right.
What can I get for this? A pack of smokes.
What's going to be funny about podcasts is that it's going to be like the AM radio.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And you guys, nobody's even listening to you guys. You guys are still going to be in here talking.
Yeah, that's already how it is right now, bro.
You know what I
Well, we don't
mean?
have to wait for
You
that to
guys-
happen.
You guys,
Yeah.
you'll never break this up.
We're always going to be down here just
Yeah, you'll never.
I can't even dream of not doing it.
Yeah, you'll never break this up. So, no.
All right. Well, that's it.
All
I
right.
think we're good to go.
All right, let's shut her down.
So, for our friend Chad,
Yeah.
until next week, I'm Jeff,
And I'm Greg.
and we out, bitch.
Real talk, motherfuckers.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Hey, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. fuck you, Blake.
Yeah.
Fuck
All the
you.
way.
All the way. Straight to fucking
Well,
hell,
wow.
dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's therapy for you. Wow. No, it's
I don't think there's any fixing that.
that's therapy.
That guy's
That's therapy.
done, bro.
It's therapy. We're just. It's best that you let that out.
Yeah,
Don't
bro.
keep that in, buddy.
For real, you gotta let
That's
it out.
one more gray hair, bud. You don't need. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
All right.
Hell yeah,
Peace.
bro. Peace.
Later.